poppin'.
This what it is. This what it is.
Everybody wanna be a damn MC.
and without any warning. You will know when it comes. Come, come.
Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome for some Civilization 6 action. We're gonna see today the second game of the finals of the Royal Rumble. It is the 1v1 tournament that has been going on for quite a few months, and it seems like right now the second game is gonna start. We do have them starting through the pick and ban phase, basically in the 1v1s. They're just gonna write them down in the chats over here, so you can see the chat box on the bottom right of the screen. Do I have this working or no? Is this working? I think it is, right? Yeah, oh, there we go. Now it's working. Also, let me actually take a look at the chats here. And oh my god, I didn't actually pop them out. Hey, Bonnie, good evening, sir, and good day, sir, and welcome. Jarkonat also, hello there, sir, and welcome. The answer to your question is Kiber. Kiber did manage to get the first victory yesterday with Vietnam going against his opponent, Persia, Cyrus. Now, we do have Karate also, hello there, sir, and welcome. Naiko, hello there, sir, and welcome. Andre is a legend. Good day, sir. I see a flying toilet. Wait, should I say good evening, sir, or good night, sir? A flying toilet, isn't it like very late at night right now for you? Nemesis also, hello there, sir, and welcome. I don't know how a wet towel would actually help her, but okay, I'm gonna look into it. Let's see what's going on. Frankie Four Fingers, good morning, sir, and welcome. Sophie, hello there, ma'am, and welcome. Hilarious Lotus, good evening, sir, and good day, sir, and welcome. I see also hello, sir, hello there, sir. Whoa, you're talking about smash burgers over here. Oh yeah, Jargonat just got his fill in the morning with a double cheese smash burger meal. Ooh, perfect. Knochen, also good day, sir, and welcome. Hello, Saros. Thank you so much for picking up that first promotion. Also, it's win that guy who has the biggest streak. If those now have 0, so how he can win? Well, I guess we're gonna need to see what's gonna happen here in the next games. I do see them starting through the pick and ban phase, and they did take out immediately Vietnam. Mr. Toast had enough Vietnam for his life. We do have Kiber taking out Gandhi, Mr. Toast taking out Julius. Kiber is gonna take out Scythia. Mr. Toast goes back at it and goes pew pew pew. Black wind, not allowed. We do have Alex, also Macedon. Who wants Hetaris on his back, right? Come on, let's be real about this. We do have Rome also taken out, and so they did take out both personas. Mr. Toes actually did take out both Roman personas. Now we do have Gaul taken out, Spain taken out, Chandragupta taken out, and Tamar taken out. So both Indias also got taken out. Wow, Kiber took them down. I see how this goes. I really hope. Okay, there we go. I have more than 0 MS. It's Gucci. Nikki, yes sir. Kiber did win the first game. So, still waiting for them to go through this to, let's see, how many bans did they take? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so I think they should have 4 more if I'm not mistaken. And then we're gonna see them go through the pick phase. Or is this gonna be the pick phase? Are they thinking about the pick phase? Or what does everybody think here? Now, let me actually put up my chats in order so I can see them proper on my left screen, so I can see what's going on YouTube and on Twitch at the same time. Can you imagine that? Whoa. Hello, YouTube. Hello there, sirs. Now, I know it's very early in the day. Yes, very early for me. Definitely very early for me. It is what it is. It's during the day. Wow. You know, sunshine, man. Sunshine. Cyrus is gonna be whoa. Cyrus was the last ban. Mr. Toes going for Shaka, and then Kiber taking Amanitore. I mean, we've seen it the last time what those Pitanti archers can do, and I do have to point out Shaka is not an early water. Yes, you heard that right. It's not an early water. It actually takes quite a bit of time to build all of his infrastructure and go to war over there if he wants to do the punch of Shaka with the cords and everything. It takes time. Now we're gonna need to see what Kiber is gonna do with Amanitore. It definitely feels like it has a lower timing, an earlier timing, I should say, than Shaka. And yes, I know, Shaka, big water over there. Have you seen the muscles on that guy? Woo, he's sick, amazing. Why it's so shiny? Aren't you angels streaming from heaven? Yeah, I mean, I have like 270 degrees of windows in this how to say, in this room. This was so you know how those like sometimes you had like towers on some houses. This was basically like a little bit of a tower looking at the street from from a long time ago. The house is like from the 30s, and at some point like we didn't really know what's going on in we didn't really I would say this was basically the how do you call it actually? The attic? I think the attic. Yeah, the attic. And I renovated it, and now it's basically a room. Which is amazing because I didn't have that much sunshine before, and vitamin D was definitely a loss. Now, much more energy, much better. This is weird. It looks like we're gonna have a bug over here. We don't know the stats of Kiber. Extra mods? Oh my god, UI mods. Oh no. Give me a second. 511 spectator. Multiplayer helper. I don't know, but this is gonna be terrible. How are we gonna take a look at their stats? Okay, I guess it is what it is, guys. We're gonna just talk about unit movement over here. We're gonna talk about what they're doing without actually knowing their stats, their production, and so on. We're probably gonna check some cities, check some capitals, and see how they're using it. Are they ahead or not? Because it does seem like we don't have the visibility over their stats there. Anyway, let's come back to this. We do have Volundi on the left side, and it looks like he's gonna benefit from Wuling Yuan on the left, and that's on the back settle. His opponent is going to be to the east. He already met a warrior, the warrior of Nubia, here to the south of Valletta, and I do notice, oh my god, whoa, the banana settle of Mero over here is pretty poggy, and he does have that T-tile settle to the west side if he just wants to go ahead against his opponent and take him down. We do have in Ulundi's side, of course, the settle popping out next turn. He's going to get a scout so he can escorted, and I do notice he's gonna have interesting cities that he could place to the northeast and to the south, but I would imagine the best city here is still on Yuling Yuan. Actually, I'm quite curious how they're gonna want to do this, if he is actually gonna want to benefit from the extra culture from the beginning. Of course, a lot of players actually contemplating a lot about this because of the district discount. Sometimes too much culture, too much science, big no-no. Big no. You don't want to discover too much stuff, you know. You want to keep slowly keep the tempo going, get those district discounts, get the best out of what the mechanics can offer you. And yes, Ulundi is going to benefit from extra production from a deer tile. He is moving to the south. I would imagine he might actually go on that insert style to the southeast. And while we do have the remap choice. Are they going to remap this or not? Yesterday we did have 2 remaps, if I'm not mistaken. So we might see this happening here. I do have to say that a decent amount of distance from each other, they're still gonna need to place a city towards each other to actually get there and start to take out cities. And I would imagine Nubia is gonna want to benefit from his early spike in war. He does have pretty good settles over here on the river to the west. Much easier for him to go against Zulu than it is for Zulu to go against him. I wouldn't really say Zulu does care that much about freshwater, but yeah, he does care some about freshwater. The Ikandas will give him some housing over there, and it looks like Mr. Toes is gonna say, hell no, I'm playing this map, man. Let's go a new one. And it looks like we're initiating a remap right here, and we're gonna need to see how the players are gonna have their spawns in the next one. Lancer, good afternoon, sir, and welcome. How is everybody doing today? I think we do have this, we do have this, we do have this. Let me actually just double check my windows over here. There we go. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. So, slingers coming out from Mero. That's too late, actually. That's too late. Okay, I need to slow down. And not speak any information I have right here. When is COC third game? Tonight, sir. 1800 GMT. 1830, I believe, actually. Yep. The COC versus D-Shark game. Ooh, that's gonna be a big one. This is gonna be quite a day, I gotta say. This is gonna be quite a day. A long day. I'm debating if I'm actually gonna get some sleep or not in between the games. If I can, we'll see. Mero here is gonna get his amber tile next to the captain in the second ring, and I do notice in the southwest over here, he has a bit of an issue. You see, he doesn't actually have a settle on the same river. That's a bit unfortunate over here. He's gonna gonna need to settle that north if he wants to get another city on the river, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to go east so he can get this second river. That also puts him in striking range of Zulu, but to be honest, this is perfect land for Zulu to actually get his setup going until he becomes strong. And looking at the one tile chokes over here and the lake that is gonna help him defend this much easier, this is gonna be very painful for anybody, including Nubia's Pitati archers, to actually go through. Now we do have Zulu, Mr. Toast, getting his 2 scouts out. I do see he's working the 2-3 deer tile for a little bit of extra production, and definitely has other settles to the east, to the north, and to the south. Pretty poggy-woggy. I'm pretty sure he might actually consider settling that oil tile, even if he's gonna get hit across the river. Across the lake over there. What's gonna happen? You know, it's fine. He can shoot back. We do need to see where they're gonna choose to settle, and yes, I do know I saw Galapagos Islands over here to the northwest. Yeah, I mean, come on, man, is he gonna settle a city just for a whale tile? Also, Sydney, hello there, sir, and welcome. Best of how many of this is this the finals? That's a very good question. I didn't actually see that how to say, anywhere displayed, but usually it's best of 3s, and usually it's best of 5s, and that's usually happening in the CWC. So I would assume, like, it should be a safe assumption, this is a best of 3. I did ask earlier the chat, and yesterday the chat, if they knew anything about this Zulu Spain. Actually, let me ask, you know, I think it's much easier to just ask Alexis. Give me a second. Is the file... Let's actually do a proper introduction over here. Okay, there we go. I threw the question into the void, and we're gonna need to actually listen for an answer right now. You know, we hear the echo coming back to us. I know, I'm sorry, it's a lot of sunshine, you know, yes, can't really do much about it. I mean, I can do something about it, but it's so nice, like, this is so nice, man. Kuturakapu, hello there, sir, and welcome. Last Wendane, good evening and good day, sir, and yes, spectator is kind of bugged, and we do have Kiber remapping this, and to be honest, this is good. This is good for him. He didn't... how to say, he didn't have the option to actually bully Zulu into submission here, especially early on. The Pitati archers are not something you want to disrespect that easily. Yeah, maybe ask remap for fixed stats at Bonnier, relobby, you mean? Too late now. Oh, wait. Alexis is saying that they let... Alexis Krem said he let the players choose if it's a best of 3 or best of 5. So I'm asking them. It's a best of 3. Okay, this is a best of 3. There we go. We got a confirmation. Sprig, hello there. Welcome, sir. Buenas tardes. Buenas tardes. Series 8 spawned very balanced. Yeah, I guess. Well, I mean, you know, they're in a corner somewhere. Both of them in a corner somewhere. Oh my god, man. The ice is encroaching on them. Oh, wow. Flood immediately. Mr. Toast territory. He does not have a remap. And to be honest, wait a second. Is this is not even... He didn't get a pop loss. He didn't even get a pop loss. Oh, terrible. His warrior is not gonna get to bully anybody. Well, it is what it is. He's still gonna get to use it for scouting, and as you can see, he did get some extra fertility here in Ulundi. We do have him growing into the deer tile and starting to expand his vision towards the north. We also have him with quite a bit of fresh water here towards the south, using lakes, and actually he can get a settle on the cattle tile and benefit from that grave reef tile. Look at this southwest. Anyway, to the east side, he's gonna need to cover a lot of territory, and I gotta say again, Nubia is not gonna get to flex his early aggression here against his opponent. Kiber is gonna need to prepare for the mid to late game with his sim, because this is not gonna happen. Like, moving Pitati archers so much distance, not gonna happen. Now, also in Ulundi's territory, we do have horses in the second ring towards the northeast. His iron is gonna be third ring. It is a bit far away and expensive, especially in a 1v1 format where gold is gonna be very, very, very important. We've seen it yesterday, how it can change the, how to say, change the game altogether. And here we go. Exactly. Let's go. Looking at Mero here, we do have the setter coming up in 410s. Old Faithful to the east side, not really an awesome wonder, but you know, it's a wonder. Now we do have him with a lot of cities that he could settle. I gotta say, this definitely feels like it's gonna be good territory for Nubia to just get his cities out. What happened here and why? Oh, 2 minutes. Okay. Looking at his capital, he already has the benefit of an extra seal tile, giving him the extra culture, which in turn does open up more civics, which in turn will allow him to use those cards to increase his tempo during the game, get faster builders, get faster settlers, get discounts in other stuff like building units and so on. We do need to see if and how he's gonna use those bonuses, and also how is he gonna open up, because right now we don't actually get to see his stats here, and nor do we get to actually see what he's taking. There is a possibility that, of course, Amaritori is going to go for holy sites here, and this is definitely like we've seen yesterday on Vietnam, and we've also seen how everybody in 1v1s do want to take a religion. So I wouldn't really say this is out of the box over here. We might actually see the religion activated. Unexpected time for a match, Morion. Yes, sir. No Nubia stats. No, we can't see it. I don't know what's going on over here, but I guess we're gonna need to grab this information from what we're seeing on in the game here. Anyway, now we do have to the west side another flood. Wow, really? Wait, that's a flood that didn't actually hit the city, but it created a 4-2 tile. And you can couple that with a deer tile. Oh my god. That is so good for Mr. Toes. Where is he going? Is he actually... Where is he going? Where is he going with this settler? I can't wait to actually see. Is he going to settle the salt tile? Is he going to settle the 2-2? The one to the southwest? Is he going to go for the river? Where is he going? Let's see if he's going to settle there or not. Well... Not yet moving. It doesn't seem like he's settling. We do have Venice to the northeast. Nubia is about to find out about Zulu's scout here to the next of Venice. And yeah, there we go. He actually settled the salt tile here there on Bulawayo. He does have another city to the southeast that he could settle afterwards. And then, of course, he's out. No more cities to settle. Well, if he wants this Great Barrier Reef tile, does he even know about... Oh my god, man. He doesn't know. He doesn't know about the Great Barrier Reef tile over here for that extra adjacency towards campuses and the science and the food. Anyway, now we do have Kiber actually going directly west side here. I would imagine the right style might be his choice, and we're going to need to see him getting another settler. We do have Mr. Toes immediately opening up with bronze, so he is going to get that Ikanda put down. So I would imagine he's going to start rolling in the general points. This is also something that Nubia cannot ignore. He's going to need to get his own encampment. He's going to need to get his own generals to try to fight off Zulu over here. Not going to be easy. Not going to be easy. We got the first Pitati starting to come around from Mero. They did get upgraded. A bit surprisingly that they did not keep moving towards Kava. But to be honest, of course, the Pitatis are much faster than the Slingers. So kind of makes sense. Now we do have also 3 city-states in the game: Venice, Johannesburg, and this one to the southwest, Granada, which already started putting some of these. Wow, Alcazar. Is this like a prison? This kind of looks like a prison. What are these guys defending over here? Why was there some form of a citadel built in the snow, covered by snow? What are they? Is this something like a defense against the mythical creatures from the ice or something? That, oh my god, can you imagine what kind of stories are happening right now in Granada about the great wild beasts from the south that come from the ice and chew through your guts or something? What Granada is defending the wall. Yes. Prison can have some beautiful... I mean, look at this. Unbelievable. Anyway, we got a pantheon here, Lady of the Reeds and Marshes, and yes, Ikanda Sara plays down and built immediate... Man, this territory, bro. I can, I can only imagine when Nubia's gonna see this, he's gonna be like, oh no. Alt F4, bro. Alt F4. I'm out. What is this? What is this, man? Can you? Oh my god, man. I mean, I guess you know the game was like, I think I know the answer, guys. I know the answer why we don't actually see over there in the UI Nubia. It's not relevant. This is the whole Zulu game. We're only gonna watch Zulu all game, right? Second settler gone. Let's actually see, because Nubia is not gonna have the extra movement on this warrior, and this is kind of a hilly terrain. There is a scout from Mr. Toast towards the northeast, and of course the settler actually sees the warrior. He wanted to go there, he can't go there anymore. I do have to point out again, Zulu doesn't really care about fresh water. They kind of are built quite quickly, and of course he's gonna get the housing from that. So he's gonna be fine, but this terrain over here, 5-4 tiles in the capital, guys. This is like 10-18. That's a 2-3 capital underneath and a 5-4 next to it. Unbelievable. He's two turning settler, traders over here. I'm actually a bit surprised that he's not going for an extra settler. This is a lot of production for an extra settler to get. Religious settlements also picked up by Kiber. He's starting to scout around, trying to find where the scouts of Zulu are, and you can see the Pitati archer is closing down on one. He's on the hunt. While I do notice the second one disappeared. Weren't there two Pitati archers? I'm pretty sure there were two Pitati. Oh, wow, this guy, bro. Oh my god, this guy is playing in the, how do you call that? Running. He's in the Olympics over here. Do you see how much land he covered in so little time? Unbelievable. We do have to see where the next cities are going to be placed for Nubia. I do have to point out this. We do have Kiber actually bypassing, going for his trader and getting the settler first, while he's going to get a builder from Kava to start improving that territory. That city is not defended yet. He's going to need to bring that runner from the south to actually defend the city of Kava here. Now we're looking at what's going. I don't know how this could have happened. Like, honestly, there was shift entering that could be done everywhere. I don't know how this could happen. You've seen what I've seen, right? There was enough movement from the scout to shift enter back to the settler, and the settler to cross and shift and connect to the scout, and there was, I don't know what happened here. I don't know. But anyway, we do have Ulundi over here getting a Temenanki, and it does seem like Kiber is gonna also get the princess of Zulu. You see that princess moving around with the trader? Well, yeah, that's gonna be taken over there. There's no more princess over here. Nubia is gonna take it back. We do have also to take a look what's gonna happen over here with Kiber moving his settler towards the north, and yes, we do have to see religious settlements. Okay. He gifted a settler for BM since he has such good stats. Yes, now they are even in terms of capital tiles. Exactly. Feeding trader and a settler is fine with this pawn. Okay, is it a sin? It's kind of a sin, right? It's kind of a sin. Yeah, give, Civ gods give, Civ gods take. Yeah, the gods give it, the gods take it away. So let's hear you. Let's hear it in chat. Is this a Civ sin or no? He gifted a settler to his opponent. 1000% it's a sin. Okay, we got two yays. Can we have a third one? Do we have a third one? This is the 1v1. One settler is incredibly good. We're gonna need to see probably him settling over here around the aluminium tile. That will allow him to get a forward city against Zulu, and of course a staging location for his upcoming attacks. We do have, yeah, okay, we got a third confirmation over here. I think that Civ6 is getting nailed. Yeah, there we go. We got it down. One day we talked ignoring Volcano Pantheon as a sin. I think we're where we have much worse situation. Yeah, here we have much worse situation. I'm 100% sure they agreed on Discord to make it fair and give the settler to wow, collusion. Anyway, we do have Nubia starting to upgrade his strategic resources, getting that trader from the third city and starting to build Pitati archers to move to the west side. Since he is slowly bringing back this warrior, I would imagine he's also going to want to get some defense for that Fodor city. And as you can see, these Pitatis are getting trained over here in the city of Kava to move to the west side. We still don't see a how to say, a district here, and to be honest, it's kind of late to go holy sites right now. It's 10:24, so I would imagine he's gonna start to put down commercials soon, or around this time actually. In the next, maybe this turn or in the next 2 turns, he should have the technology. Because I mean, if he would have gone for bronze working, we would have already seen the encampments. That's coming usually a little bit faster than commercials. And if he would have gone horses, well, I guess we wouldn't have seen it him going for that, but we would see maybe a horse coming out of his cities in the next 3 turns, 3 or 4 turns. Is by how to say, commercials, and we'll see. Anyway, now we do have Zulu coming up here with his slingers trying to catch this warrior. There's another warrior coming from the, look at Zulu, man. Zulu is trying to bring everybody in the Casamare. They need to go for that settler. And to be honest, there is a way of him actually getting out of this, especially with Kiber benefiting from a Pitati archer. That's the runner. That is the runner that actually, you look how much territory he covered in so little time. He's coming to help the warrior of Nubia to actually get away from all of these slingers. Man, they're throwing rocks at him. You can't really fault this warrior for getting out of there, you know. And I gotta say, the princess is alive and well. We do have her over here on the trade route. It's still chugging along between the 2 cities, and yes, Etemenanki is gonna finish next turn. Can you imagine what kind of yields is he gonna get after Etemenanki finishes and then Liang establishes? Okay, he deleted the settler. Wow. Okay, interesting. Why? No, really, why? Anyway, it is what it is. I don't know why he did the settler, but I guess you know, it is what it is. No, he did the damage anyway. We do have a 651 tile, guys. 651 tile in the city of Ulundi. Ulundi right now, just that one city is 24 production. Bro, I've seen cities with industrial zones that are lower than 24 production. Is it another sin? I don't think so, but I mean, it was kind of his decision to do this, you know, like I don't know. Anyway, we do have a 4th city coming around here from Kiber, and I do notice the more Pitati archers are getting trained, and all of them are being sent towards Zulu cities. This is gonna cause an issue here because, well, it's gonna take quite a bit of time for Zulu to actually get units out, and of course he's more concerned about getting his settlers out than anything else. 2 turning settlers, though, is gonna put him back on track very quickly. And while he is getting all of the bonuses for Ulundi from all of the, like, Liang and of course Etemenanki and so on, you can see how his land is starting to look insane. The second city is, I don't know what the second city does over here, but these are like miles apart. Ulundi is like more than like double the yields of Bulawayo. For comparison, over here in the city of Mero, we got 11. Guys, this is a capital. This is a capital with the palace with a lot of tiles, and it's also like, oh, it's 3 pop. Okay, never mind, it's 3 pop. But anyway, you get the point, right? He's still 11 production. It's kind of bad that it's 3 pop though. Where the food? You know, where food? Can you compare that 1 tile for some Nubians? Yeah, you can compare that 1 tile with some of the Nubian cities. Look, Kava is 9 production. This is Napata, and it's 8.1 production, guys. So basically 2 tiles over here are making more than that whole city. I don't know, Clocksiv. I have no idea. I don't know. That's how we loaded in. I am assuming it's a problem. It's how to say, it's a problem with the mods that we have in. I believe Mr. Toast has some UI mods, the host, and it interferes with the spectator mode. I'm not sure exactly what other explanation can it be. Ulundi is like 3 cities combined. Yeah, exactly. Ulundi is like 3 cities combined. It's like what? Whoa, let's see. Kava is like 9, Mero is 11, right? So there's like 20 production right here. And Ulundi, oh my god, it popped a settler out. It's still 24. Okay, so he's more than 2 cities combined, including the capital. Anyway, we do have Mr. Toast needing to actually get an answer for this. It looks like Nubia is not gonna take no for an answer, even if he needs to cover the whole map. He's gonna send those Pitatis to do damage against the cities of Zulu. While yes, they kind of still start to come out of the cities of Zulu, he's starting to also roll some great generals to a turn, not that big. And you see there's no Hypatia first. We do have in the merchant screen actually some merchants there, and I would imagine, oh, bronze. Okay, this is bronze working. Okay, so he went horseback riding into bronze, or yeah, okay, so or he's going bronze into horseback riding. Yeah, okay. So Zulu scout on the east side got spotted, and it looks like Kiber is gonna start improving his amenities here, especially the amber tile. We do have Kiber also with the first Pitatis about to start hitting the Zulu units, and yes, we only have like slingers. When the slingers are so weak against these Pitatis, we've seen them before taking out Russia, right? Oh my god, man, such a good unit at the beginning of the game. Wait, is that a 2-5 capital? I think Ulundi just got more production than all of the cities of Nubia. We got 10 there, 11 here. No, 13 right now. Okay, so that's 23. And then Napata is 9. Okay, so that's 32. And Ulundi is 30. Oh man, you see how much this battle cruiser, I mean Trinda is getting my stream basically. He's seeing exactly what I'm seeing. Ulundi is on a spaceport soon, yes. Oh my god, man, oh man. Let's see. Well, let's see what's gonna happen with more of these Pitatis coming in, and without actually that many units from Zulu to fend off attacks here. He's still going for his campuses and everything else. We're gonna need to see if he's gonna manage to survive the attack. With also some horses starting to come out of the cities of Nubia, we don't have for them that much of a highway to move quickly towards the west side. One of the fastest ways, no, it's not faster than, like I was thinking if this might be an opportunity like through the southwest, but it looks like the main corridor is gonna be better, mostly because he's gonna have a settler moving somewhere around here on this river. Honestly, it doesn't really matter where when you were thinking about the logistics of the things, not the production, the logistics. And so he's gonna get the trader to actually connect this middle city to his lands, and of course he's gonna be the road that will help out the reinforcement rate a lot. With encampments coming around here from Nubia, Kiber is gonna get another builder, and will need to actually fix the problem, get a general for his own. While these Pitatis don't benefit from the general man, is this happening again? Is this happening again? I'm sure he saw this. I'm sure he saw the Pitatis. Honestly, I'm sure he saw the Pitatis. Deskra, yes. I mean, you can see the Civ6 right there. He lost a settler. What's the overall score? We have no idea. Well, I guess we can take a look here, right? We got 80 on Mr. Toes and 67 on Kiber, if that's what you're asking. Though this overall score, Nubia is settling in Zulu's face. Yes, no fear, man, no fear. And check this out, he doesn't know about this settler, and I do have to point out he's only gonna know about this settler when he actually moves on to the deer tile. He sent that horse to the north, which is gonna be, well, pounded by another Pitati. And I do see, my god, it's happening again, guys. So check this out, Zulu's vision. You see he does not see this Pitati archer. It's because of the 2-3 deer tile in front of that settler. It does not allow him to actually see this Pitati, so he can just stand there and wait for the settler. If he does it again and Mr. Toast does not set his, oh my god, he does it again. He did it again, guys. Okay, he wants to shift enter on the, oh, that's not enough. That's not good. Oh no. Can he actually bring this back? So if he wants to save it there on the 1-1 tile, he needs to actually bring it back. Oh no, wait. Kiber? Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted to say. Like, even if he would have stayed on the jade or went for the banana, it would have been the same thing. he got another settler. Yeah. I mean, you know, this is the moment you need to raise the white flag. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. What? How? Is this another sin? It's two settlers in a game? Two settlers in a game, man? Oh my God, man. My God. Wow. Just incredible. Just incredible. We do have the photo settler of Nubia, and yes, the Zulu units are gonna get the benefits of a general. We're gonna need to see if that's gonna make them strong enough. These Pitatis can, if they are enough in numbers, they will chew through whatever unit comes against them, unless it's core. We do have also Quadukuza, also 3-2-1s over here, and I do notice Nubia is bringing new Pitatis to the fight. He does have this Pitati in front of his opponent's cities, even has the ability to step on that general and slow him down even more, or try to create havoc. Imagine just moving out on a 2-1 tile and attacking the archer, killing another unit. Yes, I mean, who cares? He's gonna get another one, but still that does damage, slows down his opponent, has one of those farms to feast on, and as you can see, he's bringing every unit, even the warriors, man, everybody getting out against Zulu over here, trying to come back into the game and push as hard as possible. We do have Governor Plaza coming out here from Mero, I believe, and the Pingala did establish in the city of Mero. Two settlers, and he's still probably winning. Okay, I think we got a second sin here. We got a second sin. Yeah, I mean, you know, two settlers, two sins, you know. It is what it is. Wait, 21? No, 2. Wow, that was, I mean, I don't know, it might be 21 cents, it might be. I heard also 23 is kind of a magical number, so you know, 2 sin 1 tile, like a classic 8. It's 1-1 at overall games. It's no, it's 1-0. It's 1-0 right now. Kiber actually won the first game yesterday, and it does seem like he's putting up a very good performance here today. We do have Mr. Toes losing 2 of his settlers to his opponent. He got a little bit, I would say, cocky over there with that movement on the east side. Could have definitely helped out a little bit differently, and of course chose different pathways. Oh well, now it is what it is. Yeah, we do have Ulundi getting a Warlord's Throne in 3 turns, and that will help out Zulu output more units. And taking a look over here in the series of Kiber, we do have the encampment training project also coming out in 3 turns, so he can get a general. Now these Pitatis, by the looks of it, are going to start to get promotions. This is going to be dangerous, very dangerous. Yes, 1 died, I'm aware. But when they're going to start to get promotions, not only they're going to get to flex their 30 strength, now it's going to be more. +5 and a +7. Oh my god. This is gonna be extremely problematic for Zulu. Their weakness, of course, is their defense is not as strong as their offense. We do have to see if Nubia's horses are gonna also manage to keep away these pesky Zulu units from attacking into the Pitatis, while they leave the Pitatis to do their job, you know, attack them. We do have Faras losing, how to say, losing a bit of loyalty there, because it is so far into the lands of Zulu here, right in the middle. And wait, do we have, wait, what is Granada doing? Whoa, they got out of the prison. They got out of the prison, man. I think they let them loose, and it looks like, let's see what's going on over here. Do we have in the score tab 121? Okay, that one, and the Granada is used by nobody. Does he know? I can't see if he does know about this or not. I can't actually click on Kiber's vision to see if he has it or not. I guess we can take a look if he has any influence. No, it's only Mr. Toes that did manage to get some there. In the era squad, of course, we got a golden age here on Zulu, and I do notice Nubian keeps on pounding his units. We're probably gonna see Soon some more damage being done. Kiber is gonna need to clump up his units if he actually wants to do significant damage against Zulu. Now that we do have 3 horses from Zulu, his units are gonna be taken out much faster than they can do the attack on Zulu if they go one by one. If they do slow down a little bit, get clumped up, and of course manage to do a concentrated move against their opponents, that's different. It will help him win the fights, the 1-1 fights. Lady of the Reeds and Marshes is going to get nerfed. I mean, it already got nerfed, no? You can only get it while you have farms, so you invest quite a bit of production. Okay, Nubia moving in, scout going out. Looks like he did manage to take out another scout. What's the amenity situation in Ulundi here? 0. Okay, 0, 0, 0. Okay, do we have any amenity situation here in Mero? Yes, he's on +3. Okay, okay. He's on +3. +3 even on the front line. Okay, so Kiber's second horse is gonna get there. I do notice he still did not get to recruit another trade route or build another trade route, so that's gonna take a long time for him to actually connect the city of Faras. He's probably gonna need to work what he needs to do here with only his horses. And I do have to point out Zulu did manage to get another Ikanda out from the north. Kwadukuza is an amazing city next to that volcano to the east side, which got excited earlier with so much action around him, settlers going away, so many slingers throwing rocks and stuff like that against warriors. I can imagine that volcano's excitement, you know. Yeah, okay, there we go. We got attacks going in. We do have Zulu with the 3 horses going against the Nubian horse, which actually stood alive. And let's actually see, body blocking the horse with these pitatis. It looks like Zulu is gonna get the promotions for these units. And I do see there still are some Nubian archers available to attack there. And we do need to see if Nubia is going to choose to go through the forest and start attacking Zulu over here. But to be honest, it does seem like right now Zulu is choosing to play defensively in correct territory. He's going to use the forest and rainforest to stop the double attack, stop these Nubian horses from actually having the ability to enlist help from the Pitatis. Well, I do see another settler from Kava. We do have 2 fort cities right now from Nubia. Definitely needs a lot more. There is a scout also from Zulu, southwest of Kava. But, of course, yes, Kiber is on the buttons. He knew what he did to his opponent. And you can see him getting ready with the Pitatis. It is already Giga nerfed. Yeah, it is already nerfed. I'm still making fun of him for him BMing my gifting to lol. In this kind of game, anything besides Warlord is irrelevant on spot? I think so. I think so. If you do anything else, it is a problem. Now, we do have the science numbers going up on both sides, especially with the campuses being built in Nubia's territory. I'm pretty sure he's going to start to have a good amount of science. That's a +5 campus, and he can place another one here, a +3. Encampment training projects are also going to give him that general soon. We do have 1 more point available for him to get, and it looks like he wants to get 2 of them. Interesting. Why does he want to get 2 of them? Maybe he wants to eyeball one of the good ones. This is the military engineer one, Burika. The next one is the promotion. Okay, sure. Let's see. What do we have? Nubia. No, okay. That's only 1 archer with movement and 1 horse with movement. It should not be enough to actually do the damage here. Enough damage to take out a unit. But it might actually help. Wow. Wait, move this. Yeah, there we go. Come on, Pitati. Come on, Pitati. You can do it. No, Pitati? No, Pitati. He waited for the counter attack, and it looks like Mr. Toes did go against him. We do have the warrior managing to deal the final blow to the horse, and yes, it does seem like right now Mr. Toes is going to need to get more units out. Nubia did retreat his horse in the city of Farah so he can pop the stronger heal, while of course Pitati archers are coming out. He did finally connect his forward city to his capital so he can bring the trade route here towards the capital. Where is, oh, I see, he started to put down his pyramid so he can get the bonus towards building districts. Very good, by the way, very good unique improvement here. So much food and so many yields that you're gonna get on that one single tile. Warlord's throne in Fortens over there. We already had Zulu finishing up his warlord warlord's throne a bit of time ago, and I do notice Kiber is still trading units here with Zulu. Doesn't really have that many more horses though, and this is gonna be dangerous. Is looking for more experience, and of course the Pitati will get a second promotion, which is gonna be very valuable. That's an extra plus. Oh, never mind, got taken down. That's another horse that might be. No, immediately Mr. Toes shifts it back in his city. He knows if he keeps it exposed against the Pitatis will take it out. No longer explanation is not easier than you think. I'd say Reeds is in a good place as what it was intended to be, a niche pantheon for when your bad spawns on flood. Right now it's giving around 5 production, it's okay. The problem is the flood and Etemenanki. Yeah. Ulundi with watermill, is it 35 production? Man, let's see. That's a 48 production city.
Though its face may change throughout the ages.
That's a 48 production city. Who won? Oh, Kiber. Okay. Sorry. Mr. Toast. Mr. Toast won. Yeah, too far away. Nubia's power was too far away. He didn't manage to get when he needed, and he knew that Zulu is just on a clock to get his course when he would be the strongest. Well, when he has the earliest, strongest timing. And Nubia over here, yeah, it would have probably been in a bit of an issue. So it looks like we do have a 1-1. Mr. Toes clawing back, even with 2 sins, losing 2 settlers to his opponent. That, of course, his opponent did not manage to actually get to settle himself. Still got the win. Still got the victory. I mean, I think the game was right? We only needed to look at Mr. Toes. Game 3 right after? Yes, I think so. I think game 3 should be just right after. In the votes, though, if we're gonna have game 3 right after, I'm gonna put them... oh, give me a second. This is unfair. I'm cheering for Kiber. So watching game 3. Well, let's see what's gonna happen in game 3. Give me a second so I can take a look at my chats and move towards duels. Give me a sec.
Push is more unlikely because
I feel like Zulu have to push if you.
I don't think you can like spam like defend against Zulu in 1v1.
Yeah, like think if
So you
you
just got
don't
bombed
kill
and-
an ancient, it's pointless. But maybe it's not. But...
yeah, it will be tough, like crossbow chorus, head chorus.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you have like you can't every city you go drums and you produce scores,
Yeah.
so you have basically less plus 10 over the other
Yeah.
guy because it's same cost basically.
Yeah, exactly. And like having a bit less units doesn't matter because you just kill units way faster with this. So yeah.
But maybe with one settler if you could have outzoomed. But not sure.
It's a normal disaster
No.
setting in this.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe it should be like disaster 1 in like all. Like this is kind of dumb. Like
Man,
oh
he
yeah,
had-
have a 4-2
he had
tile
more-
on turn 10.
He had more production than the whole series of Kiber in the capital.
yeah.
WTF,
yeah.
bro?
Interesting
48
game.
production. Unbelievable. GG, well played, by the way.
Wait, Kiber, did you choose Johannesburg?
No.
Why not? Why
I
not
first-
Amman? Hello.
I first met it.
You first met it?
Yeah, he
Yes.
does not.
Ah, what the fuck?
Disaster game from you, man.
I mean, if you choose Johannesburg, you have like also quite good prod with the horses and everything. But yeah, it happens. Kind of funny
Yeah.
game. You take 2 settlers, but still impossible to win because of the city did.
Do a flip, Mr. Toast.
Okay, sure.
Heads or tails?
Heals.
You play a third game now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nice.
Okay, it's
First pick again.
So we're just waiting for them to go through the picking of who's gonna host or not, and then we're just gonna wait for the host to come up, and there we go. Hey, good morning, Darius. Hello there, sir. Such insane gameplay. Yes, indeed. Also, exponential increase of Civ. Yes, exactly. Good morning from Texas. Good morning, Matthew. Hello there, sir. Okay, are we seeing them? Are we? I guess I'm moving down. Let me move back so I can stream. Kiber, there we go. There we go. Ooh, that's a lot of 0 MS. Okay, now it's fine. Okay, so we're gonna see basically the same thing that happened earlier with them going through a quick pick and ban phase over here. Of course, the 10 bans and then the 2 picks, and we're just waiting to see when they're gonna start. Now, I would imagine also Mal does need to actually switch with Mr. Toe so he gets the spectator slot there. Not that it matters that much right now. Oh man, yesterday, well, okay, we got the bans. We got the bans started off Vietnam. You know, I told you that I started to have problems with my scroll wheel on the mouse. Yesterday, I did order a new mouse, and I was expecting it to arrive today, and expecting to have a message from the courier that it arrived. Well, then I checked, and it was a company that was sending like these with 3 weeks or something like that delivery time, and I was like, no, what 3 weeks, what? Oh my god, yeah. And I don't know how somehow it got in onto the top of the list there, and I had to refuse the order and get another one. Now I'm gonna need to wait another day. Did you see how weird it makes, by the way? Did you see how the mouse, like, it scrolls and then it flips? Like I cannot look at that. I scroll continuously up, right? And it at some point it just starts to scroll down weirdly, or the other way. Look, there you go. It did it again. So weird. Third game immediately. Yes, we do have the third game right now, Lancer. Well, hello. Okay, Julius, Gandhi, Cynthia got taken out. I think I actually need to. Oh my god, I'm starting to sweat. Get this down a bit because oh my god, this is a problem. Okay, so I'm expecting again both Gandhis to be taken down. I'm quite surprised we did have a Manitore let in the game. We're gonna definitely have a new remap tokens being given to the player, so they can have the choice to choose if they want to remap or not, at least once. And we're gonna need to see what kind of civs they will pick this time. There are still quite a few strong civilizations on in the 1v1 tournament. Looks like Rome and the Black Queen have been taken away from their options. Chandra Gupta again showing up here. I would imagine, yeah. So both Rome's, both India's got taken out. The Black Queen, Alexander also got taken out. Vietnam, of course, makes sense. And again, Amanitore seems like it's making his way in. Is Kiber gonna try another way? Is he gonna try another time with Nubia? We probably see Egypt's floods, Lady of the Rings plus the Temenaki happen again. You think he's gonna try to do it again? I mean, wouldn't be out of the box. It gives one production from Marsh and Flood, the other one it's from Temenanki. Yes, and he had also Liang over there that adds another point of production. Okay, Nubia, there we go. Amanitore got taken away. Mr. Toast doesn't want to handle that anymore. Definitely makes sense. And we do have Kiber also taking out Zulu, so Mr. Toes is not going to benefit from it. Tamar, okay, very nice. Nubia is pretty bad. Okay, I wouldn't really call it dumb, but sure, Deskra, it's a guaranteed win if you spawn too close. Yeah, so you should ban it. I mean, it's early timing, right? 8 floodplains tiles and 3 marsh, that is just the Pantheon. Yeah. Okay, so we do have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 bans, and I'm guessing another one needs to be done, so yeah, we're gonna need to wait for it. Go. Okay, go. Min distance Nubia is undefendable. Yes, I believe min distance is undefendable. But you can argue that you can defend almost anything in classic or mid distance depending on spawns and such. Well, I can't really say anything is undefendable at the beginning. Mr. Toes will pick Jadwiga. We do have Kiber going for Philip II, and of course they're gonna both go for religions over here. I'm guessing I'm just gonna keep my my headphones in my ear and that's it. I saw 7 and 1 marsh and 1 flood was gained after I said around 6, but I could have been wrong. Okay. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 7 plus 1 marsh. You're correct. 7 plus 1 marsh. Oh, looks like Poland this time around is gonna be in the middle of the map. Let me actually see if the prediction went. So this how many remaps? 0, 1, 2. Let's see if are we gonna have a remap or not on this ones. Since we big question right now, chat. Big question. Are we gonna keep the scenes from the first game or are we resetting the counter? I think we're resetting the counter, right? It should be resetting the counter. Okay, let's reset the counter for the second game. 0. There we go. There we go. On Pegiador, the role is 1 continent. Yes, Borjatus also hello there, sir, and welcome. Putting my chats in order, and we're gonna need to start up. Hello there, papas. Hello there, sir. Okay, so we do have Mr. Toast benefiting from his city of Krakow. He's gonna get a decent amount of fresh water and Roraima to the southwest. Looks like that extra science is gonna be with him. But look at this chocolate hills over here for Kiber. We do have Krakow getting his scout out in 2 turns, and yes, I do notice he's gonna have quite an array of quarries to the north, but I can't really say that's amazing. Yeah, we do have him again with a lot of floodplains so that he could get to settle in the south or in the west side. Towards Auckland, and that city state doesn't seem like it's gonna help him out that much this game. With Mount Roraima to the south, the same question will be left open for the chat. Is he gonna settle on Mount Roraima or is he gonna not settle on Mount Roraima? We do have Madrid here with a scout in 1, and I do notice Kiber is gonna get his fish tile, the 311. We can see the stats this time. This is gonna be amazing. We actually have the stats to take a look at. 3 and 3 over here for Mr. Toes, already benefiting from, looks like he's working the marble tile. Interesting. I wouldn't have thought that he's gonna give that much to a culture point. Looking at Spain, he does have some reef tiles that will give him adjacency towards campuses, and I do notice he's also gonna have his horses second ring, while his iron is gonna be capped in the first ring. We do have him with multiple good settles here on the rivers towards the north and the southwest. This is gonna be quite a defensive position, but I gotta point out, if there's one unit that can break through chokes, it is the wing hussar of the Polish nation. So I would imagine Kiber here will actually want to do something about it. Now we do have also on Spain a very good unique unit, the Conquistador, which usually we don't really see being applied at its full strength with all of the bonuses on it. This time around, we're going to need to see if he is actually going to get that strong unit to attack and or defend against his opponent. The scouts are starting to get closer to each other. In the city of Krakow, we do have horses in the second ring and an iron tile in the second ring, growing fast because of that rice tile. And well, at the moment, we don't know where he's going to settle his cities. He does have multiple locations. No, come on, let's be real about this. This is not settleable land. Like, this is not settleable land. This maybe southeast over here, cattle tile, extra food, 2-2s and 1-3s, maybe. North, he's gonna have probably this desert tile to settle on. Direct east, he could go for the coffee settle. That's gonna be far away in, heading into his opponent face. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a 6 to settle. That's not far in terms of time though, and it looks like Kiber is gonna want a remap. It looks like he's again feeling it's too far away to affect the game in some form or another against his opponent here. Remember, Spain will get a major advantage if Krakow is gonna get his religion early on. Spain is gonna get a free +5 against him if he gets his own religion. That's major. That is major. Yeah, Poland can go on the marble, no? Marble. He could go on the marble. Yes, I was usually whenever I look up these series and think of placements, I always think of the moat that you need to actually get the defense against your opponent. Like the river defense makes all the difference in the world when it comes to defensive capabilities. Descra +5 versus religious Spain is very favorable. Yes. 3 first meets versus 0 incoming. Roraima versus Chocolate Hills. I mean, I think Roraima was much juicier than Chocolate Hills in that location because it was significantly closer. But Chocolate Hills, man, and Chocolate Hills. Well, this time around on the left side, we do have Kiber with Madrid, and I do see his reef tile. Of course, he's gonna be over there in the water. To the south, he's moving his warrior towards the east side, and oh my God, this time around they're actually gonna get to bonk against each other. You see this highway? You see this highway over here? You see how flat this land is over here? You can get a direct connection from city to city, from cap to cap with this highway over here. So I would imagine they might actually want to use that. That's the fastest way between the two empires. You know, we do have also in between them quite a few cocoa tiles and some bananas. I mean, the game knew they're going to need to fight for who's going to be in the middle here. I think it's a little bit better on Polish territory. But anyway, Madrid is going to get his pastures here to the west side. 5 of them in the capital city. I was thinking if this is gonna be like something like open sky here with so many pastures, but then I saw in the other cities he doesn't have that many of them. Well, a few more here. He does have honey tile settled to the north, and I do see a rice settled to the northwest over there. I'm pretty sure he's also gonna settle the city next to this river somewhere. If it's gonna be coastal on the march tile, so he can get the 2-3-1 spine style and the other 2-2s around it. Well, time will tell. I would imagine that is a juicy spot. We do have also horses in the first ring here towards the southwest, while his iron tile is to the east side here. We do need to see what's going to happen on the right side now. We do have Mr. Toes with his 3-1-1 fish, and I do see his settler is yes, coming out in 3 turns there. And we do have the pastures being acquired, and I would imagine he's going to put down, there we go, a holy site. So he doesn't know yet about animal husbandry. He did want to actually get the holy site first, which definitely makes sense. This is 10-10. We do have a remap token available for them. That's on Mr. Toes, and it looks like we're gonna need to wait if Mr. Toes wants to keep this map or not keep this map. Looking at his land here, it still has some interesting cities. Not all of them that good though. Like this one to the southwest only has a single 2-2, not amazing. If he goes west side over here, no, this is not really good land for him, is it? like southeast May style, but then he's gonna have a settle exposed to the elements and to the fleets of Spain. He should know that Spain is most likely, yeah, there we go, a remap. Spain is most likely coastal. Oh, again Chocolate Hills, that he never got to see though. He never got to see. What was the vision of Mr. Toes? Yeah, he saw these. Not amazing, not amazing. Spain really good without a split as well. Yeah, Spain is really good without a split also. Like you still get a very good amount of yields from those trade routes. Sure, not the same as the other one. I'm gonna laugh if it's another Lady of the Reeds this time from Spain. Yeah. Oh, let's get the whoa, no. Okay, go mind. Let's see. Okay, this is gonna be the final map, so we can finish the vote. This is the final map. We got two remaps, and whoa, somebody got some points over here. Let's actually put up also the prediction for who's gonna win really quickly. Who will win? Kiber, Mr. Toes. Let's put it for 15 minutes because I doubt it's gonna be longer. And let's see what's going on here. We do have to the east side Madrid on the coast, and of course on the west side we do have Krakow. Krakow is gonna get Yosemite to the southeast again. It looks like the game is showing up with quite a few bonuses for Mr. Toes. He's gonna have a few 2-2s in the capital, no, 1 2-2 in the capital with a horse tile right next to it, and an iron tile to the west side in the second ring. Yosemite giving him some very good tiles to use, but no fresh water around it. Now we will need to see if he chooses to go there. Again, if he chooses to go there and stays on the coast, he will expose that city center to the Spanish fleet. Now we do have there we go, the scout magic to see Yosemite, and we'll get the hut, so he's gonna get that experience very easily. Looking at the other side, Spain is gonna get his city of Madrid with another scout. It looks like on the west side, Kiber is starting to explore the vision here, explore the lands, and he will find out about that coffee settler to the west side. Actually, I'm curious if again we're gonna have a choice between max amount of cities or best cities over here. Now we do have him with rice settler that he could easily get turn 3 to the north, which is gonna be very valuable, quick. But again, the same problem arises. If he puts one there, he can't put other ones around. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna think probably stone tile and then jade tile, or the 2-2 base, so he can actually put more cities there. And yeah, okay, you might think that okay, it's better to have a lot of how to say good cities, but at the same time it's good to have a certain number of cities to be competitive in the game. You still need a certain amount of campuses and all of the points to get your stats going. First expand on March, I think. First expand on March should be March. Which March? Oh, you mean here on Krakow? No. Oh, maybe? Wait, which March? Next to the 3-2 banana. Okay, the 3-2 banana. This one? Oh, I see. On the coast right there to the northeast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to settle. That's a long way, sir. That is a long way, but I do have to agree. It does have a +4 harbor, and it's going to be pretty poggy-woggy. And of course, with the extra food, it's going to be nice. Amber is going to also be improved there on the coast. Not bad at all. Now we do have him popping some huts, and yes, he is going to the north. We still don't know where he's going to the north. Jade tile, or stone tile, or marsh tile, like this guy is saying here. Buenos Aires, Nazca, and Venice are going to be the 3 states in the game, and yes, we do have quite a few bonuses that will get around this. I do see the holy site in Krakow is starting to get out, and yes, Mr. Toes is moving to the southeast. He will go non-fresh by the looks of it, and we'll try to get the food from something else. We're going to need to see what holy site advantage is he gonna get here. Usually, of course, reliquaries is kind of a no-brainer. Bolan does want to get triple relic yields, and not really caring about the tourism, but he's really caring about the faith pattern, which is gonna give him enough faith pattern for a good monumentality. Looking at the screen here, I do see the Polish scouts moving towards the northeast, towards Venice, and Spain just got a free scout of his own. Well, that's good. He's gonna get to protect himself. I don't think they saw each other, right? I don't think they saw each other. They don't know where they are. Well, it does seem like Kiber is gonna go for the stone tile, and this is the moment of truth, Deskra. This is the moment of truth. Is he going there or not? And yes, it's 5. Yes, Desra, you're right, it's 5. Okay, let's see. Stone tile. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Settler coming up in 510 here from Madrid. We do have him also discovering that Upsilon Howl to the north soon. While the city state of Nazca is on his way towards Poland, we're going to need to see if he's going to want to bully that city state or make it his friend. We do have some monuments coming around from Krakow for the extra culture. He already has quite a bit of science, and I do see Mr. Toes benefiting from 8 and 2. Did go non-fresh on the city of Warsaw to benefit from the extra science from underneath, and of course all of the other yields, and did start to put down a plus for holy site. I'm gonna get the era score from it. We're 10-15 right now, and I do notice in the capital of Krakow the holy site has been placed on the horse tile. He just needs to get animal husbandry, and he's gonna get that resource in his empire. On the right side we still don't have yet. We don't have holy sites. I do see astrology is gonna be finished next turn by Kiber, and he's starting to actually get the fish tile improved here. It looks like traders are coming out from Barcelona, and there is another cattle settle on the coast if he wants to go for it northward. I would imagine actually Madrid might actually send the next settle either southwest or west side rather than going towards that north and spending so much time to get the movements there. Yeah, we do have still an interesting city on the cold tile to the west side, and that he could get to use and well, get closer a little bit to Poland. And we do see the Spanish scout might have an opportunity to get a 2-charge builder here. Let's see if he's gonna want to annoy Venice or keep him friendly. We do have Mr. Toes with an envoy in there. Buenos Aires did get an envoy for Kiber, and then Nazca, it looks like Kiber. So free Pantheon over here for Spain. Not that he didn't have a free Pantheon anyway. The traders are gonna give him some faith there. We got holy sites in Krakow, holy site projects, and I do notice Mr. Toast is not going to discover a new something, a new tech or a new civic in the next turn, so he's going to get that holy site quite nicely in one turn. Kiber declared war. Wow. Okay. Okay, he's doing it again. Okay, he can't actually get into Warsaw, and there are no settlers right now out and about. Wait, what happened? Mr. Toes finished something and we didn't see. He actually finished something? No. So whenever you finish a civ or a tech, you actually increase the cost of the projects. So usually if you do see a one turn, you really don't want to finish a tech or a civ. You don't want to, because otherwise you're gonna need to spend that little bit of extra production for another turn. Habube Temenanki, north of Krakow. Oh yeah. Where's the desert? Oh, here? You mean Habub is coming from all the way from the north of Venice towards the west side of Krakow? Maybe. Well, we do have granaries coming out from Warsaw with the extra production. He's benefiting from the 2-3 deer tile and the 3-3-2-2-1 to the south. He's managing to build it in 4 turns. That's going to give him some housing. Not a lot, but some housing. First traders are starting to come about, and I do notice Poland is about to lose one of his scouts here. No. My god, Mr. Toes getting in. And wait a second, again, same problem with the visibility, right? This Spanish unit cannot see past the forest. You can see he cannot see past the forest, so this warrior here will have the opportunity to actually get closer to his opponent when that settler moves through. And oh my god, he's actually coming. Wait, what? Okay, interesting. How did he... Oh, I see. Never mind. I think Kiber is setting his shift enter. Yeah, like every turn he's setting his shift enter. When he expends the movement of a settler, he's putting it back on a tile. So he has a possibility to shift enter if he needs to very quickly in the next turn. Warrior moves too soon. No, it's right on time, but I guess Kiber did see it. Yeah, there we go. Kiber did see the warrior, and we do have the Spanish scout sending that to set, giving that vision to the settler and moving it to the south. We got a slinger also in Madrid coming around next turn to protect this territory. And looking here, it looks like Kiber did notice, of course, Poland did manage to get his religion, and with tithe and reliquaries, extra gold, and of course the faith for the relics. And he did notice Yosemite here on Poland. I do have to mention Poland usually doesn't really get stats at the beginning. It needs to build up the holy sites, and after the holy sites he's gonna need to get some stats from governors, extra population, and so on. Usually after these early beginnings with the projects and the holy sites and the shrines, is following up with 2 settlers, and I'm pretty sure from Warsaw, we're gonna see one next turn after the granary is going to be finished. Looking at the ENA score, we do have a bit of a problem. Kiber is 15 out of 19, and I do see him getting another settler here from Madrid in 4. He does have Celestial Navigation in 3 and Early Empire in 1. Did not get a boat out, was still not turns away, so he still has a decent amount of time to get all that he needs. Well, give me a second. I think I forgot to get my coffee. Give me a second. Well, yeah, I did, but it's fine. I'm gonna put a new one over there. It is what it is. Actually, I forgot. I was filling the water. I came back to the screen. Totally forgot a lot of things that happened, and the cat and so on. Just left hanging there. On the west side, we do have the third city of Krakow coming out next time. Looks like Warsaw is going to work on a trader, and yes, I do see Magnus establishing in Krakow in 3 turns for those internal trade routes. Not going for Moksha, going for the internal trade routes. So wait a second. Okay, Mr. Toast going for archery, gonna go towards horseback riding by the looks of it. There's a lot of territory to cover between them if they want to attack each other. I wouldn't really say it's out of the course reach or even horses, but they do need to keep on moving. Looks like the 1-2-1 tile. Wait, did that settler move all the way around? Is this what happened? Did he actually move all the way around? Wow, that's a long time. That's a long time. Anyway, a 4th city coming out from Madrid. God of the Sea as a pantheon. You can see the extra production on these tiles here on the water. And the builders are starting to improve his resources, especially his strategics. Getting the harbors out from Barcelona, it's only going to be a +2. And I do see the 4th city is going somewhere towards the north. While these Spanish units are going to need to fend off attacks. There is another scout here that got discovered by the settler. I'm pretty sure if we click on Kiber's vision, we can see the scout 3 tiles out from the settler. Okay, another settler coming out from Krakow. Looks like Spain does not have the visibility over this settler, but if he starts moving, oh no, never mind, he doesn't have movement. Okay, never mind, he can only get here, and I'm pretty sure the slinger can get back if necessary. Now we do have Magnus establishing, traders coming around, and still no religions from Spain, nor did he put down a holy site. He opened up with harbors. He's gonna get his trade routes going with the lighthouses and everything, and then he's actually gonna get his religion. Probably, I mean, does he have Stonehenge? Can he build Stonehenge somewhere? Yeah, he can build Stonehenge right in the capital with the stone tile there. It's fine. He does have a wheat tile, flat tile that he could use. It's all good. ENA score 17-19, 24-19. Still needs 2 ENA score. Well, the harbor over here in the capital is not going to give it to him because that's a +3. And we do have this one +2. And by the looks of it, we're going to need to see what he just needs to get a boat out. Like, he should know. He knows. He just needs to get a boat out and it's fine. We do have them still having time. It's 5 more turns until the next era. He didn't go around but got delayed like 4 turns, so he actually moved on this tile and then got back on this tile. Wow, okay, that took a long time. Yeah, that really took a long time. Anyway, now we do have the warrior of Spain getting up there and trying to get around the police cities. This scout is still here to the west side of Krakow and doesn't really have anything to pillage. There is a police slinger that could 100% defend this. Earth Goddess is the pantheon for Poland, will give him the extra faith generation. 33 faith generation is pretty good at this point in time for the monumentality. And this is, by the way, pre-monumentality. He's gonna get quite a few turns to bank up that faith, and you can see that 260 44 already acquired here by Mr. Toes. This is gonna give him a very good early beginning, a very good power spike when it comes to the classical era. To have the Spanish unit over here, the warrior that is getting into a clawing fight with the Polish scout. Okay, God of the Sea, we do have lighthouses coming out from Madrid. I do notice that Settler is getting escorts and Kiber doesn't want to take the chance of losing it. We do have Barcelona also getting a bit more production, and yes, with the lighthouses coming around, the trade routes are going to be amazing. He is using the 1-3 tiles here in Valencia, neglecting the fact that the population doesn't have enough food. He doesn't work the honey tiles at the moment, so he could actually grow that city faster. He wants to get the harbor as quickly as possible, putting as much as he can importance on those trade routes. Of course, with Magnus establishing the city of Madrid, he's gonna get quite a nice influx of production. You see the production difference between them. This is holy site opener versus I would say versus harbor opener, and yes, we do have or slash commercial opener. We do have Kiber on 44, while Mr. Toes is on 28 production. But you gotta take into account also the faith, with you, which usually is kind of like a 1/3 of the production here. So 33, okay, they're not that far apart from each other. Not that far apart from each other. Era score, 2019 and 2619. They got it. They actually got it. And what does everybody think over here? A lot of people are actually putting so many points on Mr. Toes. I just got the last few seconds of the prediction, and by the looks of it, Mr. Toes is favored in this game by a very high margin. We do have to see if he's actually gonna get this. Let's see. Mr. Toes getting monuments here from his cities. 5th settler coming on from Krakow, while he has been pillaged in the city of Warsaw's Yosemite holy site here. Now that holy site just gave Kiber a bit of faith, We will need to see also what kind of golden ages they're gonna pick. I'm pretty sure monumentality is gonna be on Poland. I'm thinking we're gonna have a pen, brush, and voice here on Spain. And let me click on a button so I can actually get the copy done. There we go. So Madrid is gonna want on his Gavron Plaza. I got the discount on it, and I do notice Kiber is putting it towards the northeast. We still have quite a few shops, so that is gonna be a very good campus, by the way, between Madrid, the harbor, and the 531 free fish tile here to the east side. We don't have classical units coming around. Kiber is simming, and we do have Mr. Toes simming. Don't quite familiar with Polish 1v1. Is it possible to see fast culture victory? I wouldn't really say it's that fast. No, I wouldn't really say it's that fast. It's probably wing hussars. Like, even if you bank up quite a bit of culture, you still need a big influx of tourism, like a big one. It's not that easy to actually get to culture victory from the beginning. And if you go max strength on the theater squares, you're gonna get killed. Like, you're gonna die in the game. That's the problem. Settlers coming out from Krakow, that's the 5th one there, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, there we go. We just went into the next era. So we're gonna see Mr. Toes here using his monumentality first to invest that faith into builders and start improving his territory and getting some chops going. I would imagine he's also gonna want to get some settlers, but look how fast he's actually getting this expansion going. 36 production with 34 faith at the moment, while he's gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 settlers soon. And we'll have enough faith from the builders to improve everything. He might want to stay away from buying too many builders. I mean, sure, you're in a monumentality, but still, feudalism is a thing. On the other side, we do have Kiber with a pen, brush, and voice call. The H getting his own builders out and finishing up the lighthouses. Did manage to get the second trader in Zaragoza, and with his 28 gold a turn, he's managing to invest quite a bit in his lands. I do have to point out Mr. Toes is also on 23. Tithe over there showing up big on him. Another trade route is getting built in Valencia, and I do see Kiber again just simming. We might actually see him starting to produce 2 extra cities here. Madrid and Barcelona are gonna need to choose their poison. We might actually see. We're gonna need to see how he's gonna get his setup going for that religion. I would imagine he really needs one against Poland. He's also, by the way, they're not that far apart when it comes to the stats right now, 11-14 or 15-12. It doesn't seem like we do have a major difference. The difference is in the production, and it's not that big of a difference for Kiber if you take into account Mr. Toe's ability to get so much faith. Only thing is religious tourism gets half the printing. Fufi. Yeah, you did it actually. What turn was it? Check out your victory screen. Sure, I mean, sure. Fufi, what turn did you do it? Okay, we do have the settlers coming around here from Madrid, and yes, another 2 settlers are gonna be getting out from Barcelona, so he's gonna be on 7 cities, just as the same as Poland, I'm pretty sure. And looking at the commercials coming around here from Poland, he's gonna want to get those extra trade routes soon, so he can beef up his production, not to mention get his Sukienices, his unique building. We do have him, there we go, another one in Gdansk, not needing, by the way, usually Poland doesn't really need to invest that much into the face generation, with 2 relics from establishing his religion and finishing his religion, and the reliquaries, he gets a decent amount of face generation from it. Earth Goddess also gonna help him out in this case. Can't really say Earth Goddess is giving him that much faith, but still there are quite a few points that are being able to be acquired here. With the harbors finishing, also Kiber is going to get new trade routes to use between his cities. I'm actually very curious, how much is this trader? So it's 56 right now. Let's see how much is this trader going to add. 2 turning a campus in the city of Madrid. That is going to be that amazing campus we were talking about earlier. He did get the holy site in Barcelona. That means he's going to start rolling through the points for a great profit. And I do notice Kiber might actually chop the wheat tile. It's going to be important to get the high production in Madrid. Still no incoming yet from neither Poland or Spain. They're going to keep on simming, and we are waiting to see what's going on. Oh no, audience chamber. Oh, is Deskra still here in the chat? Is Deskra still here? Didn't you say if you go anything else other than Warlord's Throne, you're basically Irel? Uh-oh. Well. That seems to be a bit of an issue over here. Well, we do have the commercials from Warsaw. You can see Warsaw. You can see all of the settlers also moving around here, trying to get to their settlers locations, while Spain is pushing out his units there. He can go GMC though, that's true. And this guy hitting J's keyboard so hard right now. You already know. Kick W. Audience is because of Warsaw housing. Makes sense here. Justice calling him out. Hello there, sir. By the way, guten Tag. Since he was talking to me, I see. He was saying regarding only the last game. Okay, I was thinking like in 1v1s, because he mentioned 1v1s, and I was like, wow. Okay. So makes sense this time around. Okay. So we do have Hanging Gardens also coming up from Krakow, so he can get the extra housing and the extra growth in all of his cities. It does seem like Mr. Toes is setting up his empire to be quite productive in the next part. You can see the 73 production here from Kiber, and of course new lighthouses finishing up for new traders. He's managing to get that population extra in Madrid, and I would imagine after this settler we might actually have Stonehenge being placed down there. Let's actually see. Is he gonna keep on chopping these, or is he gonna improve the iron tile? Does he want more population? I would imagine as much pop as possible. Looking at the city states, we don't have anybody choosing anybody. I do have to say Buenos Aires is a very good city state to choose because of the extra amenities that you get from that city center. Basically, it makes your bonus resources work as luxury resources, and you can imagine having an extra stone tile giving you an amenity. That's pretty good. I like. Okay, I think I clicked on button. Now I need to get my coffee. Like when you're spamming Pitati archers, you obviously go warlords, of course. Okay, so is Kiber gonna settle that coffee tile or the 2-2 base for the extra production underneath his city? I would imagine coffee tile, so he doesn't need to spend the gold. Same problem here. He does need to decide if he wants to put more cities or one big city. We do have Arena coming out from Krakow. That means Colosseum is going to be built, and yes, we've seen it multiple times how this has helped out Mr. Toes get his, or I should say players in general, get their win with Colosseum, getting them the extra amenities and managing to get them the extra culture. Pyramids from Warsaw, this is dangerous actually. He's starting to add more tourism on his side. 26 tourism right now, and the defense here is just not that big. Kiber is only on 23. He's going to need quite a bit more, and I don't see him building wonders. I don't see him getting stuff that would be required here. Okay, let's see. Stonehenge from Madrid. I would imagine Stonehenge from Madrid on the former wheat tile. Cordoba got placed down to the west side. Of course, multiple lighthouses did finish. Valencia did get one. Zaragoza will get one next turn. Just directly bought trader from Cordoba. He does want to get his campuses as quickly as possible, and you can see he's keeping up with the district discounts. He needs very good gameplay over here, coordinated gameplay from Spain. So new settler, another settler from Madrid, does not put down his Stonehenge. Radom did get hit by a flood. The pyramids are gonna finish quite quickly, and I do notice a theater square is getting built by Kiber. Where? Theater square, is it here? Yeah, theater square in Zaragoza. Okay, so he's gonna start up on the theater square so he can put up a defense here. He's starting to be worried, and for good reason. Okay, commercials, quite a few commercials are coming around from Poland. He's gonna be the only one getting the merchant points, since we did have Spain choosing to go for admirals for the harbors. That's not gonna happen. Oh my god, wait, this is possible. Actually, culture victory is starting to become more and more possible, because we have them so far away from each other, and by the looks of it, so many wonders are coming in. Every time a wonder is built, you add more tourism on your side, and well, you basically take away from the ability of your opponent to get that particular wonder. Not only the bonus of the wonder will help. We do have right now still 0 out of 5 to be acquired. Mr. Toes and Kiber are kind of on the same part, on the same level when it comes to how much they're getting. But remember that he's making 32 tourism, and Kiber on the defense is making only 24 culture, so the tourism is slowly getting ahead here on the count, on the equation. We do have Spain with the ability to get another city, and has a settler moving towards the north of Nazca, I would imagine, somewhere. That will be in the face of Poland here, very close to Poland. 95 production Kiber. Mr. Toes, I would imagine actually he has a little bit less, 74 in production with 56 faith. And while he's getting Colosseum in 7 turns from the city of Krakow, he's also chopping in Warsaw the Temple of Artemis. The faster he gets this tourism going, the faster he actually manages to acquire the tourists from Spain. We do have also Themistocles here as an admiral. Of course, Erascor there, why not? Where did he send it? What? Oh, he sent it in Valencia. Okay. Is he gonna, well, he can't really go across the land, across the ocean here to see if Poland does have something. Let's see, Kiber did scout out the majority of the lands of Poland except in the middle, and I do notice he's not seeing where Colosseum is getting built. He does not know his opponent is actually building Colosseum, while I do notice Temple of Artemis has been placed down by Spain in that city of Valencia. It's only getting 6 turns, and that's taken away, that's denied. We do have Spain also managing to get with the settler towards the front, and it does seem like in the north he's also fighting Buenos Aires. Now, Poland did get a scout in there and wants to pillage the mine of Buenos Aires. Why not? A forest fire is also available to the west of Zaragoza, and the theater squares are getting built. He is going north to get the settle on the Upsunur Hollow, which is gonna give him some extra points of faith, but and maybe a good holy site, but I wouldn't really say it's that amazing for Spain. We do have an entertainment complex also coming around from Madrid. Looks like even with the extra production, Kiber is a little bit behind here. The faith pattern for Poland from his relics allowing him to get so much stuff so quickly. Wroclaw did actually get his commercial flooded, and I do see he's repairing the commercial to get also the Sukenice. The Sukenice is there, you can see it in the middle, but I would imagine it never actually got finished because I don't see it in the building queue. We do have more commercials finishing around. Sukenice is in the south. Poland will roll more of these great merchant points, allowing him to recruit Zankian for an extra trade out capacity. It's going to be very valuable here for Poland to trade. We do trade between his cities. We do have pyramids also in Wroclaw, and yes, I do notice he still has 10 strength cities. No classical unit has been built from either side. It looks like this is more of a culture game here than anything else. Defense goes up, and it doesn't seem like the offense is getting anything. Kiber needs, or I should say, sorry, Mr. Toes would need 7 points to get there. No, yeah, 7 points to get the win. It's the defender +1, so Kiber has 6, he needs to get 7. Is that a sneaky coastal from Toes? It is a sneaky coastal from Toes, but I think it got discovered. Like, Kiber knows about it. Not sure exactly why he got it, but maybe it is from for the amber tile. I don't think he has amber tile anywhere. Yeah, I don't see amber tile anywhere. So that's an extra amenity for him. We do have on the right side Kiber moving with that settler towards the west of Cordoba, and might actually get to settle it directly on the coffee tile. Having an extra city that far off into Polish territory will be good, but I gotta say I'm starting to be worried about the timing of this. Spain needs to see that Mr. Toes is on 46 culture and 35 science. That means he's gonna be not that far away from getting to the wing hussars. Commercial hub investments coming around here from Kiber. He wants to be competitive to pick up Zankian and try to get back in the game with that bonus. 2 turning warlords thrown in the city of Madrid. I think we kind of know what's going on each side here. Las Palmas is on fire, baby. Yeah, exactly. Rambling Man, also good day, sir. Daytime streaming, yes, sir. I mean, this is when they schedule their game, so yeah. I do try to adapt as much as I can to the schedule of the tournaments. Sometimes I was switching all of my schedule to wake up at like 4 a.m. to stream some games from the, how to say, from the Brazilian community, because, you know, that's when they start. It is what it is. Right, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock or something like that. Anyway, that's in the morning, like late at night. Anyway, it is what it is. We do have the encampment, first encampment coming out from Gdansk, giving Mr. Toes here the ability to actually recruit a general. I do have to say he also did manage to catch up in the production queue, in the production screen with his ally, with his opponent. Wow. Colosseum did get finished in Krakow. That means he's gonna get all of that nice juicy extra culture, a little bit of sprinkled tourism around there, and you do see that he did manage to acquire the first tourist. He still needs 12 more, but he got the first one. This is important. Now we do need to see if Spain is going to manage to do anything about it. With horses and the Zaragoza getting an encampment, it does feel like Kiber is aware that he's going to need to start not only getting his own religion, which he did get, spread it around, but also somehow find the way to get the victory and stop the culture victory of Mr. Toes. Mr. Toes, 50 tourism, Kiber 37 defensive culture. I do have to point out, every time Kiber actually gets a civic boost, he's gonna add more to his total culture tab, and this is gonna be important throughout the game because it will increase the necessary tourism points that you need to get the culture victory. You've seen with Catherine de Medici Magnificence actually quite a few strategies to acquire a lot of culture from the boost very early on. For example, the two the two entertainment complexes that were built so they can get the boost for professional sports later on in the game, so they can acquire so much immediate boost of culture. Yeah, every one of those moves counts right now. We do have Mr. Toes managing to get a significant advantage here over his opponent, and it looks like he's still building it up with Pyramids giving extra bonuses towards builders, with Temple of Artemis giving him so much extra food and extra amenities there. It's allowing him to grow his cities much quicker. You can see 10 pop city, 9 pop, soon to be 10 pop next time. The other cities getting the boost also from Hanging Gardens, the extra growth from Hanging Gardens. This is amazing. He did place down something else. That's an Etemenanki here from Wroclaw, and we're gonna need to wait and see if he's actually gonna finish it. That's again more tourism. It doesn't, I don't think he cares at all about the bonuses from Etemenanki. He just cares about the tourism. Kiber here getting his first units next to the city of Toledo in the tech side. He's also getting ironworking in 2, feudalism in 2. That means he's going to need to wait a bit more for mercenaries. And I do see he's getting his extra science going. Libraries coming around. Still lower science than Mr. Toast. That ability of settling Yosemite from the beginning was insane. And to be honest, watching this, I'm not sure why we have wonders in the game. As in the 1v1s. Shouldn't wonders be banned? Like literally turned off, ticked off? Yes, and actually earlier than CEST, not later. Because Brazil is 6-7 hours. Why do they start? I did. That's what I said. It's 4 AM for me. But they're like, how to say? Yeah. How to say? They're, that would be their 9 or something. 9 AM or 9 PM, I mean. Okay. Pangea itself is not balanced for duel. I prefer Highlands or 7 Seas. Last one is taking a point over here. Well, I mean, just throw that suggestion to Alexis Kremp. I'm pretty sure he will consider it. Like, he's a very cool guy. Just throw that suggestion to him. Okay, more horses. Looks like Spain is starting to ramp up his military production, and we do see some more commercial hub investments coming around. He might actually get the opportunity to recruit Zankian, even though Poland will get it in 2 turns, and this commercial hub investment is only finishing up in 3. That might be a bit too late. Oh, we got an encampment training project also from Zaragoza, and feudalism finishing up soon. And Poland is making regional points over here from this encampment from Gdansk, which is getting an encampment training project in 1 turn. Wroclaw is gonna get his Temenanki in 4, and I do see the theater squares are starting to come out. That will allow Mr. Toast to bang on some more bang, I should say, on some more of this tourism. Victor establishing in 2 turns in Bydgoszcz, and Poland, of course, still benefiting from so much faith per turn. Kiber still needs 7 points to get the golden age, while Mr. Toast did get his golden age. We're not yet there. We do have Liang establishing Cordoba, and I do see a commercial hub investment is still getting built in that city center. Okay, well, let's see which one will be the next merchant. A lot of admirals have been recruited by Spain, getting himself 1, 2, 3, 4 points of 4 points of. Wait, he did put the Stonehenge. Okay, he did put the Stonehenge in Madrid. Okay. Okay. A Diplo quarter in Krakow. Theater square in Wroclaw. I'm very surprised it's here. I would have imagined it's here. It's gonna be here, but sure, never mind. He did get Temenanki, and he will need to start to build the farms in the north of Wroclaw, so he can benefit from all of those points. Not to mention, I'm expecting him to plug in Liang over there. He does have Radom that has been constantly hit by floods, and that city is 1 population for the longest time. How is this 1 population? Wow. That's unbelievable. Anyway, we don't really have a standing army from Poland, only a few scattered units trying to defend the chokes, while Spain is definitely acting up with a lot more military here. Mr. Toast did manage to recruit Venice, so, as in, not Levy Venice, but Sus Venice, that allows him to get the vision on Spain cities, because Venice's warriors and archers are right there next to the Spanish city of Toledo. He sees what's going on here. Spain moving his missionaries to the front. We do have Islam soon gonna get an extra belief, right? Which is it? Stewardship. He went for stewardship. Campuses extra science, commercials extra gold. Okay, do we have anything on Hinduism? No, it's still Tithe and reliquaries. Okay, some boats are in the water. He just got the 2 that he needed for his text, and that's it for the boost. And I do see Kiber is gonna get his civil service in 2 turns, mathematics in 1. He's pushing out with the units towards the city of Venice over here. Probably will want to take that away from Mr. Toast. That's a significant amount of gold. I don't know what to enter here. Hello there, sir. Why don't you and Trina do like a mid-game talk about who you think is going to win and why? Good idea. I'm not opposed to it. I don't know. I feel like sometimes it's how to say, if we don't get to organize these from like the beginning or something, or it's not a suggestion, it kind of like feels weird to sometimes like have these deals going around, because I do my stuff, Trinidad does his stuff. We don't actually get to interact that much with each other. This is why one play best of 5 or something to reduce impact on these scenarios. Competition in games is not about balance, but rather about fairness. Yes, and I do have to point out the same thing is happening in StarCraft, which some would think it's balanced, but it's not that balanced. Like there are maps in which you really cannot do anything. Like just watch a little bit of Artosis and his friends like Snow and so on, and they're gonna explain to you that it's not like you can't do anything. You just watch the screen over there. We do have encampments coming out here from Poland, more of them, and yes, the 2 temples from Krakow and Warsaw are gonna come out here soon. We do need to see if, well, he's gonna get that extra tourism quickly. Yeah, he will. The extra tourism from his relic is gonna be very, very good here. 57 tourism. We do have still Kiber on 53 culture, but he did manage to put more, and I do see him spamming out theater square, so he is gonna be able to defend this. I do see also Poland did recruit Zankian. We did have Spain getting Coleus, not that it's gonna help that much here, and the next merchants unfortunately are not gonna be the trade ones. A few more markets getting built in Kiber's territory, and if you take a look here in the science screen, they're managing to keep next to each other quite nicely. That's StarCraft 1, which is very... No, I'm talking about StarCraft 2, Deskra. He's playing both. Actually, Artosis is streaming, not playing, streaming, like casting the games from the StarCraft 2 scene, and playing, just playing, his StarCraft 1. Yeah. Anyway, we do have Venice trying to build the walls, and we're gonna need to see if he's gonna sneak 110 these walls over there, because these units of Spain are gonna knock on this doorstep quite quickly. There is a Venetian swordsman in that city center, not well next to the city center, next to the archer. We're gonna need to see if Venice here is gonna put up a defense. Only 3 horses though, might not be enough. It's only 3 horses. Yes, this is one of the okay, Archipelago duel, but Naval Civ ban. Yeah. If you really go down the whole of balance, you eventually play no bonus civs with a pre-made percently mirror the map nonsense. Yes, yes. I believe a lot of the skills that are required for these games in particular, with so many mechanics that are giving you opportunities to develop your empire in multiple ways.
Hello. Hi.
Oh, I'm good.
What? Oh, okay. I wasn't. I forgot to mute myself. Okay, never mind. Not to mute myself, to deafen myself. Kick. Okay, so what do we have here? Spain with Venice is gonna get to bonking, and those horses are crossing the rivers to get in there. Now we do have Mr. Toast with Shun Tzu also acquired. I didn't see Spain managing to get a general, but I'm pretty sure he shouldn't be far off. He was doing at least one project, and yeah, there we go. He's like 0.03 points away from getting that one going. We do have amphitheaters in Barcelona, Liang in 2 going in there. A bit surprising that he's choosing Liang for that particular city, but sure. It's not like he's gonna have that many bonuses from others, so you know, it is what it is. Yeah, we do need to see also how far Mr. Toast is gonna be from getting his Reformed Church, and my answer is not far. We do have Divine Right showing up 110, Stirrups also in 3, while he's starting to get his heavy chariots going. I would imagine Mr. Toast will win this. Like right now, looking at the science, looking at what's going on, we're talking about maybe 5 turns, 5 to 7 turns for Mr. Toast to have enough wing hussars upgraded to attack into Spain. Does he have the gold? Not really. 81 a turn. Oh, he has 81 a turn. Okay, so he should be able to make enough gold. Let's see if he has any maze tiles or crab tiles. Maze tile. Maze tile. So 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, why did he improve this one? He should have chopped it. Okay, 3 maze tiles, that's enough. And it looks like Venice is actually gonna fall. We do have the walls going up in 2 turns, but that's not gonna be in good enough time. The city is being placed under siege, and as you can see, the 3 horses attacking into it did do enough damage to lower it significantly. And we do have to see the tourism. Still 1 out of 22. Okay, still 1 out of 22. Doesn't seem like the culture victory is happening. Heavy chariots also coming around from Kiber. I do have him. Wait, isn't the strongest unit that he can put out against wing hussars the Conquistador? Because I'm pretty sure knights are not gonna cut it, and he doesn't have enough science to go for cuirassiers. And yeah. Can he get to Conquistadors? If he cannot get to Conquistadors, this is gonna be so painful for him. I mean, those wing hussars are nothing to actually laugh about. Man, oh man, they're so strong. They're so strong. Conquistadors with missionaries, right? That's the strongest unit that he could have. Okay, another general has been acquired. It looks like we're gonna have Trunk. I gotta point out, it doesn't seem like Poland is gonna have a general. It's very hard, especially in these games, to recruit enough generals to get to the ones that you need. We'll see. Wasn't it considered the Renaissance? If I remember correctly, the wing hussar is considered Renaissance, right? It's not industrial. Renaissance, yeah. So you need a medieval Renaissance one, so he needs the next tier ones. He needs one of the class next, yeah, of the next class. Okay, so Poland gonna get campus in Krakow. We do have another campus here in Wrocław. I do see Marcus Licinius Crassus just moving around there. Mercenaries soon. Spain is gonna get an extra trader from Zenki and Marco Polo available for them. In the scientist screen, we did not have Hypatia showing up at all. And I do notice we're gonna have quite a few city parks coming out here with Liang. That's the reason here. I totally forgot that he was putting city parks and puddle jumping Liang everywhere. Okay, Aquarax from Zaragoza. He's gonna start looking into building up his setup for industrial zones for the later part of the game. But that is kind of like, I mean, you kind of need to do this anyway. You can't really, you know, roll over and say, yeah, that's it, yeah, that's it. You know, I'm not gonna do any simming because I'm gonna lose late game. No, you can't. You need to get your setup going, right? There's no way you're gonna get to ignore that. So he's gonna need to pre-place these, also even try to invest some production into these for, you know, that scenario that Poland's wing hussars are not actually gonna stomp his armies. Looking at this though, they're certainly looking like they're gonna stomp armies here. I would imagine Spain does need to get quite a few swordsmen, and yeah, there we go. There are quite a few coming out here with still a few of these heavy chariots. I'm very surprised about the heavy chariot choice. I do like the mobility of the knights and the cuirassiers afterwards, but I find it quite problematic to have these fighting wing hussars because they're just gonna be overwhelmed. Anyway, now let's see the gold. 247 gold. Mr. Toes is keeping gold, and he still did not chop his maze tiles. Has quite a few of them available. We do have Wrocław also getting those amazing yields from Etemenanki's boost, 35 production. Krakow is 50 production capital, and they can look over here. Madrid is gonna be 37, while Barcelona is gonna be 25. Now we do have 5 more turns until the next era. In the era score, both teams actually did manage to get their golden age options. No need to watch that further. Okay, we got some missionaries coming in, also expanding some of their spreads there towards the city states, and then moving forward towards Toledo, so they can be next to the warriors that are gonna turn into conquistadors when they're gonna turn into conquistadors. Reform Church next turn from Mr. Toes. He's gonna get the upgrade button on his wing hussars. on his heavy chariots and knights for the wing hussars, and he was hard building a few of them. You can see in Warsaw. Did Poland save faith to buy hussars? Not really. No, not really. He just has like one. No, not even one. I think he's just gonna upgrade what he has, and to be honest, if he only upgrades like 3 of them, his units are gonna stomp through this army so easily. We do have on the other side, Kiber does manage to get 573 gold here, and we're probably gonna see him upgrading these knights first. So he has a few units to stop this attack. He does need still 2 turns to get to stirrups. I don't really understand those. If he's making with hussars, isn't it easier for him to fly them across the sea to Spain's cap? I mean, no. I mean, sure, that's kind of, if you're talking about the pun there, yes, I totally agree with you. The best attack is the surprise attack, and that would probably be the best surprise attack would be from the seas. Although in this case, to actually fly them across the seas, as you like to say, he's gonna need caravels. And he's not getting caravels. Like, he's gonna need, not caravels, the technology, right? He's gonna need cartography. That's what that's too far. Yeah, he needs to, and that's too far. It would be funny for wing hussars to be like GDRs, fly, fly, my baby, fly. Yeah, slam into caravels directly. Exactly. I mean, have you seen the movie 300, the second version, when they were like literally jumping onto boats from cliffs? Are you kidding me? Jumping onto boats from cliffs, and somehow their feet were still intact. Man, if I jump from there, I'm probably not gonna have feet anymore. There's gonna be like, my bones are gonna be like 10 million pieces or something. Anyway, we do need to see what Kiber is gonna do. Is he gonna have the answer to Polish attack? I gotta point out, the moment Mr. Toes is going for his mercenaries, he did get a wing hussar here, another one popping out from Gdansk. That was the one hard built from Warsaw, and he does have a significant amount of units here available for him to upgrade. Still not enough points for the general. He's going to need a few projects if he wants to get the next general. The next 2, I don't understand Spain, by the way. He really needed to ignore the generals, because he just gave his opponent the ability to get another general here. That's the problem. He to get the general that he needs for the wing hussars, to get Ethelfled, or one of these ones from the medieval Renaissance. Gonna be an interesting matchup. Conquist should 100% win trades versus hussars. I think so. I think so. If Spain gets everything going, that's the only unit. But again, if Spain gets there, he's 2 turns stirrups, and I'm pretty sure Mr. Toes is not really feeling the pressure that he would need to be feeling. And the thing is, he's taking this slowly, and by the looks of it, he really needed to step up the pressure on his opponent a little bit earlier, like 2 or 3 turns earlier. He should have been now on the borders of Toledo. We do have a temple in Salamanca. I do see barracks is coming off in Zaragoza, and Barcelona is gonna get the watermill. Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that Mr. Toes is making a wrong decision according to the information he has. We see something that a lot more than he sees, so we're making decisions with different parameters. Gonna be okay. Maybe just maybe Spain can hold with knights because he can get the general for the knights. Well, yeah, but that's also gonna be a general for Poland. He can get the general for Poland. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get that general. Okay, so we do have 2 out of 25. It's still moving slowly. 62 tourism a turn is not enough to punch through the defense that Kiber did put out. 82 science and 88 culture. A big question is, will Philip II, will Kiber want to go into a free inquiry golden age, or will want to stay into this one? We're not that far away from the next how to say there we go. From the next era, Hypatia did get recruited in Madrid, and he started to get a few writers. That's gonna be big. We do have also Spain on 4.6, while 4.6 writer points a turn, while Poland is on 2. And I do notice Spain did manage to get quite a few projects to recruit the next one, Ifadlan, the next merchant. That's also going to be valuable. Marco Polo did get recruited earlier by Poland, and that was the only extra trade out capacity merchant that was available for them. Hold delay until he gets conquests. Yeah, exactly. That's what Kiber is doing here. But the thing is, usually it's the opponent that needs to push through you. And as you can see, we don't have Mr. Toes actually pushing. He's getting these units, but he's more like keeping them in Bitgonsk and not really moving them forward. Even with like the crossbows, if he started attacking into Spain, it still would have been a lot of pressure on Spain, and he would have been forced to start spending his resources. But anyway, this is done now. No more talks. Okay, let's see. Can this knight hold? I would say it's a yes. There's no general here on Poland. I do see there is a general on of course Toledo, because knights are medieval. It's fine. He can get the bonus from the first one, the classical. Sorry, medieval. He can get the bonus from the classical medieval ones. Yeah, commercial hub investment coming out here from Spain. Okay, getting a bit more production from the extra fertility, and I do notice he's building a second army in Valencia, where there is a Polish general trying to scout out, see what's going on. 2 turns from Grandmaster Chapel in Krakow, and I do see industrial zones starting to output from Wroclaw. Where is this industrial zone? Here? Here, yeah. It's a +1 industrial zone. Wow. Only a +1 industrial zone? Wow. Yeah. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay, so tech side, 110 Kiber getting his military tactics. That's going to allow him to upgrade these warriors into men at arms. We do have reform change also coming off from him in 2 turns. And looking at the yield stamp here, it does seem like Mr. Toes did manage to get significantly more production than Kiber, with 231 production and 107 faith. He also has more science and, well, not that much culture. He's in a monumentality golden age at the moment, the second one, I believe. Or did he? I think this is the time, right? He doesn't have a bonus anymore. Yeah, this is the time that he needs to pick up something. Kiber did go down to 55 culture because of his loss of a Pembrasian voice, but he is on 96 science. Is not that bad. With Hypatia, he just got a free library, and he's gonna get a bit more science from each of his libraries. Getting a few boats out. This is a bit surprising because the I see why he's getting boats out. We do have lords starting to output galleys. Okay. Terracotta army also coming up in 4 turns from Zaragoza, and I do see Hypatia has been sent to the north. Is he in exile? Did Kiber just send Hypatia in exile? This guy, I don't know what Hypatia did, but he did something wrong. You know how in every American movie, whenever somebody gets mad at you, like from the military side, they're gonna send you to to the Arctic or something. Yeah, that's basically Hypatia right here, man. He did something wrong. I don't know. Can we speculate a little bit what Hypatia did wrong to deserve this? Hypatia didn't expect the Spanish Inquisition. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fufi points out a very interesting part, right? He wasn't allowed to speak his mind. He was sent away. Wow. Yeah, he was like a virus, acting like a virus. Yeah. Oh well. Many times coming out from the cities of Spain, a significant amount of units have been actually put out here. Okay, let's see. I think I'm first slot, second slot. I don't know. Give me a second. I'm second slot. Okay. That means we go for musician. We go for fascism. Hypatia used some shady research methods on humans. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. And we need to do a check, right? We need to see if we started to multiply or not. Let me actually take a look here. Do we need to be worried? Let's see. 5 minutes to get this vote going. Okay, we do have merchants double the points. Theocracy getting a wild card policy slot, and I'm pretty sure Poland would be very happy to benefit from it. We do have also Mr. Toes with 118 culture, 94 science. He did switch to a pen brush and voice golden age, and also has 108 faith at 10 with 219 production. I gotta ask chat, would have it been a better moment to get drums of war because of how this era starts up? Because what he needs to do in the next 20 turns to either attack into Spain or defend against Spain, or is pen brush and voice gonna give him what he needs anyway? Yeah, you are waiting for me to do it without asking for it. I see. Okay, well, let's see what chat is saying. Okay, let's see what chat is saying. Do we have humans here? Do we have some aliens, or you just don't know if you're a human or an alien? I don't know. I guess I'm human. That's what everybody told me. Now we do have Madrid here with a spy coming up in 1 turn, and yes, I do see a trader from Las Palmas also getting out. 3 turns for Terracotta Army in Zaragoza, and quite a few more galleys coming around. He did get Mausoleum earlier, so if he starts getting some of these engineers, he's gonna start getting them with extra charges. Kiber is gonna be on Buttress. He's gonna get it next turn, while Mr. Toes is gonna get the location, and I do see he only has 4 galleys over here to the north of Lodz. That's still gonna be quite an investment if Kiber does want to go there. Anyway, getting of course galley fleets immediately is gonna give him a stronger unit to attack into his opponent by default. We do have the Wing Hussars still needing a general, and I think that was the reason that he didn't actually get to move with his Wing Hussars. He did not have a general, and he did not want to risk them. He's on 2 great general points a turn. He does need at least 2 projects to recruit Ethelfled, while Spain is making 9 points a turn. Whoa. Let's see. So Spain, look at the damage, by the way, of the Knights. 55 against the Wing Hussar, 75. Not really good. We do have Kiber switching from getting his Conquistadors. He stopped at many times to go towards Cartography and try to get that timing against his opponent. Getting a few quadrims also from Madrid. Or I guess 1 or 2 quadrims. I see 1. He's getting a second one. Moksha establishing in Barcelona for the extra culture. And looking at the tourism screen, nothing really happening. We do have only 64 tourism available for Mr. Toes, and it does seem like he wants to get a few more cities out, and of course keep on building up his science acquirement. He's on 106 right now with another 2 campuses being placed down. And I do see, of course, he started building on his universities from the majority of his cities. So yeah, more science there, more science there. I don't see universities here though. Yeah, I don't see universities. So this is Spanish science without universities. He just has the city parks, the extra amenities and so on, but not that other one. Okay. No? Projects? Yes. In Camon training project coming up in 2 turns here from Bitcoin. Salty! Hello there, ma'am. Welcome. I'm Capybara. Yeah. Okay. Kiber has built the first caravel. There is a caravel fleet and another one getting upgraded and another one getting upgraded. So that would be a much stronger units than Poland can actually output to the north. I can actually hover so you can see the damage. It's a 70 strength unit going against the galleys 34, 32. Not good enough. And when he's going to get Terracotta Army, not only that he's going to get the extra promotion on the caravels, but he's also going to get the extra promotion on his spy. That is going to be important if he does manage to get a format arrest or something, another mission to get it to a level 2. That's gonna be very good, very good. And it looks like chat, be careful, we got an alien here somewhere. There is an alien, we don't know, but be careful. You don't know, man. Yeah, this is like in Species, you know, like in the movie. We don't know where it is. It looks, you know. Commercial hub investments coming up in 1. And anyway, can anybody say, or yes or no, do you think aliens are picking up Twitch? Do you think aliens can actually watch Twitch? I think they can, right? Satellites and stuff. They should be able to. or do you think they're too far away? Well, science, if you take a look at science, they're gonna say like, oh, they're so far away. By the time the info gets to them, it doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, this is so much more complex than a 4v4. I mean, yes and no. I wouldn't really say it's more complex because the 4v4 does have an extra dimension to it. The fact that you're going to need to deal with your allies and also, I would say, deal with their problems. However, actually, I would want to point out the little details that usually we don't pick up in the 4v4s because we don't have time to look at them, how they're placing like every city, how they're getting their upgrades, in which order they're getting those chops, in why are they getting that, and so on, is much more obvious in this part, is much more obvious in this 1v1. Yeah, we do have to see how Spain is going to manage to get his attack going against Poland. It looks like the gods of Civ are giving him an advantage here. Poland will need to recover his wing hussars, and I gotta say, you know, if a flood happens, there's a significant chance that another flood will happen. Is it gonna be 2 wing hussars taken out in the next few minutes? Are we gonna have that happening? 200 years of radio transmission looks like a dot on a map of the Milky Way. Yeah, Monkey Wazoro, yes, that is true. But can they watch them? Can they watch Twitch? That was the question, right? In theory, can they watch Twitch? Uh-oh. 4v4, if enemy unit is 10 stronger, you will lose at least 2-3 cities before you can top the attack. And here I see 75 versus 55, and Toes is holding back because he only has 3-4 units. I don't think it's only because of that. I don't think it's only because of that.
Jodorowsky has joined the round table.
It kind of looks like he's more on the defense, and I'm a bit worried for him, mostly because I'm pretty sure Spain over here is going to be very strong. If Spain is going to put up a 2-prong attack against Mr. Toes, and Mr. Toes at the moment might actually lose both. We do have the fleets that will have a strong advantage against Poland, especially with the Admiral and the extra strength from being a fleet. And he's going to get also the frigate to attack his opponent. And Joe Didiski, thank you so much for the follow, sir. We do have also some privateers coming around. So this looks like this is going to be a battle that is going to be won by Spain. Over here on the east side, because Mr. Toes, I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. Where is he going? What does he want to do? Culture Victory is still slow to get, and he's not using his wing hussars to actually apply power against his opponent, which again, it's a bit of a problem. And you do see the knights, by the way. I gotta point this out. You do see the knights in some positions are strong enough to fend off attacks. That's not really a problem at the moment. But again, Poland just got his general. He just got the general in Bydgoszcz. And where did he put it? Here, okay? It's not enough. It's not enough. And the question is, will Kiber forgive him or go on the offense with his own conquistadors? Kiber is going to get gunpowder in 1 turn. And I gotta point out, he doesn't have a lot of units over here in Toledo, but he does have in Valencia. He could try to go towards Nazca, take it, and then go towards Poznan. He's also going to need a general of his own, and it looks like he's going to get the option to recruit it right now. Timur is going to be there. Okay. We do have the Admiral Artemisia about to find out what's going on in the city of Lodz. How many units does Poland benefit from? Kiber just finished his conquistador technology, and of course did manage to upgrade these. Oh my god, it's not even a contest here. It's not even a contest. Like these, look at these caravels. They're basically like paper thin. Look at the caravel fleet going against the caravel. 77 versus 65. 2 shots and boom, that's down. We do have Wars of Religion being chosen by Mr. Toes there. I don't think we have Wars of Religion on Kiber. I don't think we do. Let me double check. No, we don't. He needs Wars of Religion. I'm pretty sure he has it, right? This is the card. He needs Wars of Religion. Whenever he's going to start on the offense, he needs Wars of Religion. Okay, Conquistador has Missionary next to it. Let's see the damage. 68 versus 68. It's enough. Okay. And that's still without Wars of Religion, so he could get an extra +4 on this. And it's not a core, and it's not a lot of things. But yeah, that should be strong enough to keep pushing. Did they both get Oligarchic Legacy? Good question. Give me a second. I see an Oligarchic Legacy here, and I see a Republican Legacy here. Wait, Mr. Toast went Republican Legacy? Well, I mean, I guess he's not defending with Oligarchy anyway, right? He's defending with heavy chariots, so with heavy calves. Doesn't really need that. 2-3 bombards on the coast will stop the naval push, Tizu is saying. Good day, sir. And yes, if he would have them, but he doesn't have them. And it looks like this is gonna go fast, right? He's not gonna have that much time. Maybe he can buy one with faith. Does he have enough faith? No. It's 124 faith a turn, 250 production. The production capabilities of Poland are looking good. He's getting a few more of these encampments, and I do see Radom again got wow, got flooded so many times. That city got flooded. GMC, yeah, he could buy it. Well, if he has the faith, but it's not that cheap to get the bombards. He's going to need quite a few points of faith. And if the attack starts to happen over here in Poznan, which by the looks of it, it is slowly happening. Spain is starting to upgrade those units, not only in Toledo, but also here in Valencia. He did move his units, though. So it looks like he might be looking at this corridor here, not at the south one. Okay. Well, to be honest, the rivers over there are kind of annoying in the south. Like, all he needs to do is hold. He has the better sim. Yes, yes, all he needs to do is hold. Well, you say the better sim, but it's not that much better sim at the moment. We do have Spain with quite a bit of potential in the next part of the game. He did choose to go for a second pen brush and voice golden age, and now rolling on that science deeply. Now that he's getting libraries from everywhere and did manage to get Hypatia activated in Salamanca, you do see him on 147 and 156. I would imagine we did see actually Poland finish the majority of his universities, but I still see like these two of them getting built. But yeah, the majority were finished. Okay, walls going up in Lodz, and there we do have the privateers on the way. There is a frigate fleet also about to appear. A few more privateers are getting out. He's gonna try to pillage all of these tiles, and yes, he does have a few quarries and a few mines that he could do. This is a lot of damage. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 tiles, 15 tiles in another city. Yeah, he gonna get there. Did he get Wars of Religion on the caravels? No, he did not. He still doesn't have that card. I do see him repositioning his units though. Yes, I can. So stewardship, holy waters, and Zen meditation on Spain, and we do have Hinduism, stupas, and crusade. With the tithe and reliquaries. So he did manage to finish the last two. Poland might not have enough GPT to defend the 3 city push. Well, he's on 81. To be honest, it looks like the GPT is kind of fine here. We do have Trebuchet also coming up from Bitgoinsk. Interesting choice to get it here and not in Lodz. Was this a misclick? Was this actually a misclick, or is he actually trying to build up an offense against Spain? Because Spain is not gonna budge. Like these wing hussars are basically dying attacking into conquistadors, and the conquistadors still can get some extra health on them. Wow, some extra damage on them. Like imagine they're like 20 strength above the wing hussars. No warlords, no defender, no bombards. Yes, yeah, basically. Is it banned in the? Yes, defender is banned. Crusade is available, but defender is banned. Yes. Victor was established in Bitgoinsk, so this is where the +3 is, not in Lodz on the defense. We do have also a declaration of war, I guess, against Nazca with who is it? Is it gonna be Spain? yeah, it is gonna be Spain that's gonna go into that border and will start taking down these fortification health. We do need to see the Conquistador starting to move, and the Winkasar is trying to see what's going on over here, poking his head in Cordoba's borders. Yeah, he gonna get out of there. The level 2 crossbow did really want to get out of there. We do have a level 1 spine in Krakow, but only one. And of course in the north, Lodz is gonna get his ancient walls. Not gonna matter that much. This privateer is gonna take those down. We do need to see if the Spanish, yeah, they will. The Spanish fleets will manage to take down a caravel turn here. So it should be fine. Kiber is gonna get square rigging next turn, and yeah, there we go. He actually is gonna take both of those boats down next turn. More knights getting upgraded, promoted. Spain still is going on the top 3, not going for the cuirassiers at the moment. The conquistadors are definitely strong enough for him, and I do see there's a significant amount of boat production being done here in the Spanish territory, which is a bit surprising. But I gotta also point out 1, 2, 3 cities are in range of the, no, actually this one, yeah, this one is also right. The battleship can attack into Wroclaw from there. Warsaw is attackable. Krakow is also attackable. Oh, another trebuchet. So wait, he keeps on buying trebuchets here in Bitgoinsk. Ooh, Tizui might be very mad about this. I'm pretty sure Tizui was telling him he should buy those units in Lodz, not in the other city. But pillages are basically why Kiber will win. It's like 1.1.5k gold if he manages to get the pillages. Yes. Oh, the pillages on the coast. Yes, the pillages on the coast cannot be stopped, right? Unless you put a scout on every coast, which is still gonna be taken out by the privateers. The only way to defend this is to have as many trebuchets as you can. A unit on every tile. That's not a realistic defense. He would have needed the fleet, but he's not getting it. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's GG directly, but it's coming close. It's coming close. We do have Kiber starting to tighten the noose here, getting pushed back also from the city of Nazca, with a few more quadrims coming around. He has a strong fleet to go for this. The privateers are starting to cross the ocean, and we do see these tiles. All of them are so exposed. How many mines do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7 mines, and commercial with Sukenice inside, so that's two pillages. Kiber did build his first frigate. I'm pretty sure that one is going directly towards the city of Lodz. And I do see Mr. Toast did manage to get to his 200 science and 160 culture, while Kiber is still 163 and 122. Looks like rationalism, he plugged in rationalism, and he does have natural philosophy as well, while Kiber probably doesn't have rationalism. He's still working on urban planning, serfdom, and conscription. And looking at the yield stamp here, he is managing to get inch forward a little bit with the production. I wouldn't really say it's that important right now. We do have Madrid also choosing to go for intelligence agency as a government plaza specializing building of choice, while we did have GMC being built here in the Polish territory a while ago. Getting so many barracks and getting so many encampments does mean Mr. Toes is looking to build his infrastructure for full-on war later on in the game, and by the looks of it, Spain is not gonna care about it. He's really not gonna care about it. I'm amazed we don't have the conquistadors actually taking point on this. I have no idea why Kiber is using his knights. Is this like a bait and switch? He's like letting his knights get attacked. The wing hussars are gonna be like terrible, like they're gonna expand their movement. They're gonna be how to say yeah, they're gonna be exhausted, and then the conquistadors come in to finish it. Conquests are 68 with a missionary base. Hussars are only 64. Okay. Plus conquests will get oligarchy legacy bump in them to 72. And in other bonuses like defender's advantage, then Hussars can't do much. Spain is a good counter to Poland. It goes religion, so Poland can freely crusade. Yes, BlazeCat Games Yes, that is a very nice analysis. Chillbrains asking us who do you think is winning, and I guess Chad right now is of the opinion that Kiber is winning. This slowly but surely, it kind of feels like Kiber is winning this. Let's see what will happen with the pillages. Because the pillages do have two effects. First of all, Spain is going to get a big boost of immediate resources, and it's up to him to what he's going to use those resources and what he can speed up that he was doing beforehand. And second of all, he's going to slow down his opponent from getting the same bonuses, right? So yeah, that's going to be a problem. If those didn't swap bot 3 for fast tanks. One, we do have military science getting out in 2 times, nationalism in 4. Did he get to cuirassiers? No, so he needs ballistics as well. If he actually wants tanks, he needs ballistics as well. And I do see Kiber is gonna get his industrialization in 3 turns, and well, with his 275 production, he's gonna get quite a bit more. Finally, the first conquistador is getting onto the battlefield, but we don't have a missionary next to it, so he's not getting an extra +5. And I still don't think he actually put the Wars of Religion card. Yeah, no, he didn't. He's just using that extra +5 and that's it. I do see Poland actually took out that card also. So, you know, kind of makes sense. He can though. Conquistadors are stupid units, can even hold the Cav cuirassiers. It'll be a while for Poland to get the tanks. Yes, he actually had like a few turns of opportunity to go against Spain, but he didn't have the resources exactly when he needed them. And I do see, as you notice, the whole coast over here of Mr. Toes is gonna start to get pillaged, and we will see Spain benefiting from so much gold, so many yields here. Do we have other units? No. Okay. Industrialization 2 turns. More universities, more universities, more universities. The units, by the way, of Spain from Valencia are now moving that far to the west side, which is extremely surprising. Like taking a look at what is available to defend in Poznan, there's just not much available to defend in Poznan. Even with the 170 faith a turn, he might not have enough damage, enough faith to buy enough units in Poznan to defend that city. And I'm very surprised Kiber is now moving, but maybe he knows something is up. And of course, having so many things to do in so many places of the map is not really a good way to go about the game. You will probably forget moves here and there, or don't have time for moves. Abu has been recruited in Wroclaw. I do see in the scientist screen we do have Galileo Galilei next. Oh, Amanda, hello there, ma'am, and welcome. Who won game 1? It was game 1 was won by Kiber. Game 2 was won by Mr. Toes just an hour ago, and now we're on game 3. And this is at the moment it's kind of like, okay, they're kind of tied when it comes to the stats and their potential, but I think my opinion kind of tends to think that Kiber is going to win this. He's actually starting to take away cities from Poland, and also will pillage so many tiles here on the west side. Has a strong, Spain does have a strong army to go against Mr. Toes in multiple locations, and he's waiting for something. We'll see what. We'll see what. I think he might be waiting for cuirassiers. Imagine he's going to upgrade all of these knights into cuirassiers. Toes while losing 2 settlers. Yeah. Wait, Blazcat is going planes. Yeah, no way, planes are too far. He should go industrialization into combustion for his own tanks. Yeah, probably. I think that's the way, industrialization with combustion. Well, we do have an arena in 2 turns from Cordoba. Gonna get that those extra amenities, more shipyards in Zaragoza, and I do notice spies coming out from Salamanca over there. Yeah, we do need to see what is going on over here with military engineers coming around. Very nice. So the pillages are happening. All of these mines are gonna be slowly taken away. Okay, we do have an Oracle coming up in 3 turns there from Valencia, and by the looks of it, Madrid is getting his campus research projects into. That means he's gonna try to be competitive when it comes to the Newton opener next. The Newton that's coming up next. Okay, first city got taken down. Looks like Spain is gonna take that one down and keep moving towards Lodz. With the frigate coming about, he's gonna manage to do the wall damage and gonna take another city away from Mr. Toes. You do see that Kiber is starting to outsim slowly but surely Mr. Toes here. 285, 287. Actually, Mr. Toes dropped down to 277. All of these pillages are slowly eating at him. And we do have the Spanish units that are about to take the wheat tiles down in that farm there. And also eat the production of Warsaw to the south, with also cuirassiers about to be discovered here by both Kiber and Mr. Toes. We're going to need to see who's going to upgrade which and how many. Now, there's a significant amount of gold advantage here for Kiber from all of the pillages that he did to Poland. Godless Psycho player, hello there, sir. At what time the Civ6 starts? It starts later on at 1830, I believe, GMT. You can check it out on the Civ6 website. Uzi Mafioso, hello there, sir. And yes, I stream live on YouTube as well. Yes, sir. Clocksafe, can you show tourism? Yes, I can. It's 3 out of 52. It's not that big. And Mr. Toes is on 96 tourism a turn. Now, if you wanna go culture victory, you need to dedicate yourself to it, and it doesn't seem like he had the opportunity to dedicate to that. Especially when the city of Toledo got placed. This is basically Kiber saying, "Don't do it. Don't go for the culture victory." If you would have started going full on for the culture victory, getting the projects, trying to get not only the not only the amphitheaters but also the art museums in his theater squares, that would have been so much production taken away from building a defense and getting his sim up that Spain would have probably eaten him with the conquistadors. It's still hard right now, even ignoring that. It's still hard right now. Okay, looks like intel on opponent's movements is with Spain right now. He does have a +3. The wing hussars are still very, very strong. We do have Kiber managing to get a 40-point difference in the science. And I do see with Lodz being taken out, that's going to be another campus, a +2 campus, and a library taken away from him. Oh, look at that. Poland is actually putting Abu and the general to keep those tiles intact. Lol. Actually getting defended. Okay, trebuchets are starting to move westward while they got bought in Bitgoinsk. I do see Shunzu and Newton. There we go. Newton got picked up here. Was that actually bought with Faith? I think he bought it with Faith, right? So Spain got Ibn Khaldun, and then immediately Jerwiga bought Newton. Oh no, sorry, he didn't buy. Oh yeah, he did. Never mind. It's 0 movement. When you buy it, it starts off with 0 movement. If you recruit it, it has the movement. Can see the difference. Wayne, that's clever. Great people to block tiles. Yes, it is. Pretty much optimized strategies now for everybody. I've now been catching up on the playoffs and these numbers. Yeah. I mean, a lot of the meta is right now quite well known, and also the changes that are happening from one week to the other. The information is starting to pass much faster through the communities, since there was quite a bit of I would say disconnect between the top level players and the player base when it came down to exactly what they are doing in the game. Right now that difference is starting to become smaller and smaller, and of course with the new players having so many of these VODs to watch at, and the tutorials and so on, and the community to play and test out their skills, it's so much better. We start to see games that are so close, extremely close. Okay, Lord's probably gonna lose its strength this turn. We got 3 units. There we go. That's a dead city. He's just pillaging a little bit and getting that taken away from Mr. Toes. Put him down to again under 200. Production capabilities, also Mr. Toes is starting to slow down, even though he still has the faith that's gonna help him a lot to get the units he needs and get to convert it into some production. I would imagine Kiber with his ability to get industrialization quickly, that's gonna be nice. Mr. Toes is going ballistics, and I don't see the upgrade button for ballistics over here on these knights. So Kiber did switch away, went for the bottom three for siege tactics rather than keeping on ballistics there. Maybe he wants to output a few more pre-built units. No, doesn't look like he is gonna get that option. Oh, he did get nationalism though. That's pretty good. Yep. Okay, so this attack is over. He did take out 2 cities of Poland, and by the looks of it, well, Poland is still strong with his science and culture, not to mention his production and faith. Looking at the engineer, Poland is starting to connect his cities, even though he didn't have the trade routes initially, and getting so many military academies for the upcoming tanks, a spy coming off from Bydgoszcz, and more military engineers. Still doesn't have an amazing amount of units here to fend off attacks, but to be honest, neither did Spain put pressure on him. It does look like Spain eating away that advantage, taking away those mines, taking away those tiles and so on, is actually climbing back up into the game. 369 points of production, that's well over Mr. Toe's ability to get the production on 283, and this just keeps on going. We do have another industrial zone from Cordoba. We did have, let's see, Poland making 2 great engineers, Spain making 7. He's gonna have those ones for the free wonders, but there were quite a few wonders built already on Polish territory, giving him so many bonus points. Wait, that's a Wing Hussar core getting 4 turned? Okay, that's a long time, man. That's a long time, but at least he can do it. Okay, shipyards coming in here from Spain. I do have to point out these shipyards are going to be amazing for him. Not as he didn't really max out the adjacency of them, but still going to give him a lot of production boost. This is live. Challenge accepted. This is live, sir. Question: now that Spain won the seas, should he disband the ships to save the GPD? That's a good question. I don't think it's a good move to disband these boats, but I can understand where that's coming from. I think he has more than enough gold to upkeep them if necessary. And well, you never know if Poland will want to put another city on the coast and try to do it another time. So you don't want to rebuild. Exciting times before Civ7, indeed. The Spain is really strong even without a split. Yep. Those extra trade routes are amazing. The extra yields you get from the trade routes are amazing even without the other continent. We got also coal power plants here in Valencia, Forbidden City in Las Palmas in 9 turns, while I do notice we do have a spy coming up there in the north in Salamanca. That's gonna be his second one. I'm very curious if he's gonna want to get the level 2, or is he gonna try something else. Of course, you usually do need 2, one to keep the listening post and another one to keep doing the missions. There would be also the possibility of him trying to rip out the gold from the Polish territory. Mr. Toes did go down to 48 gold a turn, and this means he's not gonna have the economy for tanks. Like right now, this means he's not gonna have the economy for tanks. The second he upgrades into tanks, he's gonna be less gold than he's making. He's gonna be negative. We do have Kiber on 78 gold. I wouldn't say he's that far. And I do notice he's starting to put calves over here on the east side. Oh my god, he's actually going through the ocean directly to Polish territory and gonna start pillaging. Getting one of these calves to be annoying is gonna be amazing. Do we have another one to check his damage? Okay, it's a 70 strength unit. Not extremely strong, but still. Surprised Kiber didn't try to do a conquistador. I'm surprised as well. Yeah, I'm very surprised as well. He didn't try, but to be honest, he didn't really have the opportunity to push here in Bydgoszcz. With Governor Victor established, with the Wing Hussars out there and some crossbows, it wasn't that easy to push, especially with the rivers. Okay, culture, nothing happening. 4 out of 56. 614. Looks like the game is considering that. Look, by the way, I do want to point this out. Look how broken the score is. Look how broken the score is. Mr. Toes is 614 and Kiber's 596 in the score tab. Okay, Spanish field cannons coming in. They're gonna start one-shotting these Polish units and also do a lot of damage to the wing hussars. Very good unit to attack into and fend off attacks from wing hussars. We do have line infantry is also coming in. Strong enough units to trade punches with the wing hussars and remain alive. But well, as you can see over here, he's gonna need to start moving them if he actually wants to do something. With Forbidden City finishing up in 7 turns, he's gonna get a bit of time to wait to get that wildcard policy slot. We do have another wave of units, 3 units that are moving towards the east, towards the corners of Spain here. Kiber is super good with the military. Reminds me of Jack the Ripper. Yeah, he's very good. Okay, more monuments coming in here from Spain. We do have the shipyards also finishing up there. And well, I guess we're going to need to see how things will evolve. It does seem like Mr. Toast is going to start actually moving units towards the east side, which again is going to be a problem because he's going to get invaded from the west. I'm actually curious if Spain is going to put more units here on the coast. We do have a lot of faith banked up on Kiber, 1200 points of faith, while Mr. Toast is at 949. Does seem like he's managing to get enough points for his own units. Tech side, rifling both of them, Scorched Earth and Naval Tradition. Okay, when are these going? Are these going anywhere? Okay, more bombards getting built here from Poland. And more wing hussar corps getting built from Poland. Okay. So I'm guessing Spain is just gonna want to battleship his opponent. Like, to be honest, this is him wanting to battleship his opponent. Like Wroclaw, Warsaw, Krakow, all of them will get battleshipped. So many units, by the way, need to be deployed to stop the battleships. And yes, the Poland siege units are moving to the east side. These are the good units to defend against battleships. Of course, ideally you want artillery so they can shoot further. But unfortunately, I don't think he's gonna have balloons. So battleships will have a certain advantage even against those artilleries. Okay, another general here, Jean d'Arc from Spain, gonna get 1432. Okay, next one is Gustavus Adolphus, still a Renaissance Industrial one. Okay, and I do notice frigate armadas are coming around more and more. Battleship armadas are gonna soon follow. Refining is gonna be discovered soon by Kiber as well as Mr. Toes. While Mr. Toast is gonna need steel. I do have to point out battleship armadas do have a problem attacking into steel walls if they are tank strength. If they're not tank strength, well, that's a different story. Okay, let's see. We got here something. Oh, go B. Kick. I forgot to say I go B. Okay. Oh, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. Oh my god, much appreciated. Whoa. Thank you. Anonymous gifter, thank you. We got archaeological museums also coming out from Poland, and yes, I do notice the bombard cores are gonna be strong to deal the damage against the caravel fleets, but I have serious doubts about those battleships. With Kiber managing to get the edge when it comes to the science, we do have him on 236 science versus Toes 216. Kiber is drums of war, Mr. Toes drums of war. Both of them did manage to get the golden ages, and I do notice we got coal power plant starting up from Spain. We do have a significant difference between Kiber and Mr. Toast when it comes to the production. 438 versus 328. James St. George is helping him build some defense up on the west side. And yes, we do have more units and a lot of units coming out from Mr. Toast. It looks like he will want to be a bit more aggressive here with his military, but I don't really see an easy way into his opponent's territory. Yeah, we do have to see also how Spain is going to want to put this attack against this pressure on his opponent with frigate fleets and armadas getting out of his cities. I'm imagining he wants battleship fleets, battleship armadas to attack into his opponent, but again, they're kind of far away and they cannot only attack with a few of them. Warsaw though, this is a very big city to lose, and he can take it out quite quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he can take this out extremely quickly. And I believe if Poland loses this city, there's no way he can recover. Like this is 49 production, 48 culture, and 36 science just from that one city. Not to mention 24 gold a turn, and he's gonna get more with the banks. Neither of them do have gold per turn though. 43 and 21. It does seem like again Mr. Toast is not managing to upkeep his army, even though he does have quite a few units. They're extremely expensive, and right now he might be in danger of going negative. Mr. Toes units, okay, he's not using the -1 card, nor does he have any commercial. He just wants the science, okay, like any commercial card, any economic policy card. How is he going with the timer past turn 80? Every time is 2 minutes. No, it still keeps getting added, or I don't know if it's how to say, this is the 2 versus 2 timer, right? This is not the competitive one. It should be faster at the beginning, but it should also, if I remember correctly, adapt to the players and what they're doing. Like how many cities they have, how many units they have. The more cities, the more units, the more time you're gonna have during the turn. Although, however, I do want to point out, I am not that convinced about the 2 versus 2 timer. As in, I'm not convinced it is actually adaptable. You might be right, and it might be just all 2 minutes. Let's take a look. What's going to happen in the next one? It's still 2 minutes, by the looks of it. Okay, battleship armadas are coming around soon to upgrade here. Kiber is gonna get refining next turn, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna upgrade these quickly. We do need to see if his target is gonna be Warsaw or somewhere else. So we do have a Spanish privateer next to the city of Warsaw, trying to see if there are any units defending, and it is surprising that we don't actually have any unit deployed to the west side. Mr. Toes is ignoring completely the Spanish power from the coast to attack into these cities. I was thinking here if it would have been a possibility for Poland to try to get to fight on the coast, but I don't think so. Like the second he would have placed those cities on the coast, he would have just lost. Like by default, because Spain is so strong on the coast. Any place for the settle towards sea for Spain for upgrades on the sea? No, no. There's no island, so he needs to upgrade in his territory and then move. We do have coal power plants coming up from quite a few cities of Spain with 462 points of production. Kiber is also on 250 science. I do notice Mr. Toast did manage to catch back up on 259, but that comes at a big disadvantage. We do have him working those 2 cards, and he definitely is having problems in his economy. Can't really work the gold. That's quite a problem. Rationalism and this. Left of Wrocław. Oh, here. right in the face of his opponent. But I mean, it takes more time for those bows to get there than getting upgraded here and moving directly to the southeast. Because I'm pretty sure the target is Warsaw. I'm pretty sure this is the target. Okay, and we do have Filippo also helping Spain get one of those extra wildcard policy slots to use. Statue of Liberty for Madrid. Let's see, this is 5 out of 20 Kiber getting trying to get those points. 210s Colossus in Zaragoza, and he did upgrade the first battleships, 3 of them. 1, 2, 3 armadas. Let's actually take a look, and the damage is catastrophic, I would say. Yeah, this is catastrophic. I don't know what's up. Okay, there we go. That's the encampment actually. It tells us why is this. Okay, this is so weird. I'm hovering over a district and it tells me the city. This is so weird, man, this game. 174 and 274. Yeah, that's a bit too much. We do have the units also of Spain starting to get into that. I do have to point out in 210s, Mr. Toast is going to get steel walls, so that city will get 300 defense strength from the steel walls. It will take quite a bit of time for even the Spanish armadas to chew through it. We're gonna need to see if Spain is gonna manage to get to tanks and if he will have the economy to upgrade one, because he is on 364 points of gold in the bank, but to be honest, with only 15 a turn here, that's a problem. That's quite a problem. Okay, campus research projects. Looks like Charles Darwin is gonna be next up. Okay. Okay, 110 for Colossus, 210s for Harbors there in Salamanca. I do see at the moment Kiber is not building any more land units to the west side. He did send a few cabs to see what's going on, maybe even get a few pillages if he can get into the borders of his opponent. But yeah, just moving around there, getting the visibility. It's still, this is where the main action will be when Kiber is going to start moving his units. I do notice the Spanish Cav and the Cuirassier is positioning actually to the southwest of Warsaw, where we do have some bombard armies coming around. This will be strong units, but again, bombard armies are not getting deployed to actually fend off attacks here. Aoleu, Athena. Cat started meowing. Kick. Anyway, another encampment in Las Palmas. And oh, I do see a Cuirassier in Toledo. So he, especially after he saw the first Wing Hussar, he probably thought, oh no, there might be more. And well, there are a few more, but not that many. Poland is making a road to go around the city of Toledo towards the northwest. I forgot steel walls like turn 3 T3 walls or stronger. They're 300. Yeah. So you have like the first ones are 75, medieval ones are 150, and then steel walls are gonna be so medieval to 150, Renaissance 225, and steel walls 300. They used to be in the base game like 400, but honestly they were kind of like stupidly strong. You couldn't attack into them with tanks, artillery, battleships. Like you couldn't. Like there was no way. You get a tank and that's it. Your cities would have been perfectly fine. Well, we do have Oxford University in 13 turns here from Las Palmas. I do have to ask you, please let me know if the cat, you can hear the cat, because it is quite annoying for me. I can only imagine if it gets through the microphone, it's going to be annoying for you too. So I have the choice of closing the door and letting her do whatever she wants in the other room. But yeah. Just let me know. Just let me know. The most stupid thing in the base game is Pingala. Yes and no. Yes and no. Because Pingala was designed like that to actually help out between the difference of ancestral hall and how to say, audience chamber. Like the governors were actually designed to be like that, but I do have to agree, BBG did a very good job redesigning them from the ground up. Let it be. She's coming. She's coming. Oh no. Are you? Ce-ai pățit? Ce s-a întâmplat? Oh. She's not finding a mate. I'm sorry for her. Are you okay? You okay? Okay. Cat is here. So, Spain is starting to get his battleships close to the borders of his opponent. We can see the steel walls going up, and I can't wait to actually see the damage counters. The battleship armadas do manage to chew through the walls, especially since they're before tanks. Mr. Toes is going to upgrade at least a tank here in his cities, and this is going to make it harder for the battleship armadas, but still with enough of them you can deal the damage. Also, the vision is available for Kiber in the city of Warsaw. He sees that there are no defensive units available for Mr. Toes, and there we go. The attack has started on the capital city of Krakow. We do have another battleship armada being sent to Warsaw, and Wrocław is also getting some more units there. So it looks like the plans of Mr. Toes that were developed over here to go against Spain on land, they're gonna be thwarted. We do have the Spanish Armada starting to get very close to the borders of Poland, even attacking into his capital city, definitely demoralizing over here Mr. Toes. We do have Kiber with 267 science versus 200 science of Mr. Toes, while he also has 150 culture. Now, when it comes to, wait a second, the culture, we do have Kiber on 2 and Mr. Toes on 5. They don't seem to have enough to get victory on the culture screen. Cat in the house, yeah. Snowstorm rage. Oh well. Okay, so Spain conquistador armies, one tank army did get bought, and of course all of the strength of the cities did go up, and that was going to be harder, but they still do it. They still chew through the city's defense. I would have imagined Kiber is going to want to focus his efforts onto one single city so he can actually take that one down. I think it's a bad procedure to try to take all three down, but I think this was also a message from Kiber that, hey, I can actually attack into all three of your cities, be careful. Now you do see him starting to actually get the maximum attacks against Warsaw, while Mr. Toes is actually moving his artillery corps out of the way of the defense of Warsaw and moving them to the east side. He's actually going to want to push through his opponent here soon. Okay, we do have also Oxford University finishing up from Las Palmas in 410s here with new encampment training projects coming in. Kiber is going to have his own cuirassier armies to turn into tank armies. Not a lot of them, but definitely at least 2 over here to the west side, and a few more in the city of Valencia, at least 1. I do see another one being pumped out. He will need to take out, how to say, need to upgrade, need to get to combustion quickly. With 267 science, he should be there in the next few turns. That should be just enough time for these tanks of Poland to get to his borders, and I think Poland knows that he only has one single way out of this, and that's to take out Philip II's how to say, land army if he can. If he cannot do that, that's a problem. These tank armies coming out in 6 turns are gonna be a long time coming. Give one. Give one. She's I guess she's confused. Anyway. Okay. And if only he would have had another battleship armada here. If only he would have had another battleship armada. Anyway, there are another two that could be upgraded here in the borders of Barcelona, and I'm pretty sure Kiber is aware of this. Looking at the goal portent, Mr. Toes is already on minus 30, and well, he doesn't really have what to pillage here in the lands of Nazca. That's going to be an issue. He has 435 gold in the bank, so that's going to allow him to at least stay alive or keep his army for the next 12-13 turns. But then after that, it's going to be a big issue. With more tank armies coming in, coming out of his cities, it looks like the gold portent will just keep going down and not recover. Now, will he be able to keep his borders? I would actually say a resounding no over here. With the city of Warsaw getting attacked from multiple battleship armadas, it does seem like that city is going to be the one that's going to fall first. Mr. We are enemies tonight on the Euros. Are we? Wait, what? What Euros? Oh, there's a game in the Euros. I'm sorry, sir. I have no idea with football. I'm like, how to say, totally out of the scene. I just got happy to see the to see the galleries have fun over there, like jumping around and like singing and so on. And I do know it's like a very, very cool feeling, but it's just, I don't know, I'm just not a part of it. We'll see tonight. Oh my god, wait, that means wait, they're playing against Dutch, right? So you're Dutch? Good luck anyway. Good luck to you too. I loved how your galleries were dancing and like hopping around from one side to the street to the other. Oh my god, seeing that stuff over there on the street, it feels like they're moving the buildings. I love it. I loved it. Amazing. And I was thinking, like, what are gonna like our galleries do on that one? You know, like WTF? Unde te duci, mă? Unde te duci? Unde te duci? Ce-ai pățit? Hai, stai aici. Hai, stai aici. Yeah, she doesn't know what to do. She's restless. Young and restless. Exactly like the movie. Okay, Battleship Armada still doing their shots against Warsaw, and we do have the third one about to start shooting. He did do a little bit more damage to Wroclaw there. I do notice Mr. Toast did get a bit of extra gold. He's only on -9, probably switched about his cards, and right now he's bringing some bombard armies over there on the front line. He would need to actually upgrade into military armies, artillery armies, with a few more cuirassier armies also starting to get out of Kiber City. And with a strong economy, he's gonna get to upgrade these without an issue. He is also 2 turns away from combustion, so that's basically the time these tanks have to do some damage. After, there's not gonna be a damage. Wow. How did you get so much hit? God. Okay, I guess I'm gonna need to actually how do you call her? How do you call that with hair, getting hair and stuff? My God. Ce-ai făcut, mă? Okay, 4 tank army in Krakow. We do have Spain fleets. Okay, Warsaw did get attacked, didn't lose that much. No, this one actually got a promotion. This one didn't get a promotion, but soon will, and did get one single attack going. Next turn, well, we should see a bit more damage being done to the city's walls there. Man, hurts. We do have our museums also getting out from Barcelona for that extra culture, while Kiber is going to finish off his Oxford University. This is going to be a big boost in his science acquirement. That city is only 23.5, but still does do quite a bit of damage. Does do quite a bit of science. Now we do have commercial hub investments. Warsaw over here. Tank armies still coming out for Mr. Toast. He wants to do this all in. This is an all in, by the way. This is basically like a base trade you'd have seen in StarCraft. This is basically like a base trade. He needs to all in on the land because he knows he's losing his cities on the coast, so he can't, like, he won't be able to do this attack 10 turns from now because he doesn't have any more cities. And looking at this, Kiber is managing to buy enough time to upgrade his tanks, and he's just about to click the button so he gets the tanks upgraded. With the battleships also about to do the damage. Let's actually see. There's a level 1 spy in that city center, level 1 spy, level 1 spy. 3 spies here from Spain awaiting assignment. He's getting sources and of course trying to do the missions, siphoning funds from Mr. Toes every turn. 818 gold in the bank. Whoa, wait a second. Mr. Toes doesn't have any more gold. He's gonna start disbanding his units. Like next turn, we're gonna see his whole army, like a lot of his army disbanded until he hits 0, like -9 actually. I think it's -9, huh? Right? Good morning, Linda. Hello there, ma'am. Whoa, you woke up kind of late. Yeah, you got to party last night. I see how it is. Well, everybody, you know, going to sleep over there on a normal Monday evening. Linda just go, woo. Party people. Yeah. Okay, we got armories coming in. GG incoming. It kind of feels like it. Yeah, I mean, beautiful play from Spain to actually get those battleships going against Warsaw. Pota la Palace here in 9 turns from Las Palmas. Uite, fiți tu mai liniștită. Okay, well, Varsov is about to lose that wall defense. After he gets past the halfway mark, it's gonna be easier to attack the city center. I do notice there are no more. Oh, never mind. They are here. Cuirassiers and the cuirassier and the cav is just standing around. And where tanks? Why is Kiber not upgrading tanks? Does he not? He has the gold. Does he not have something? Maybe the card in? Oh, he doesn't have the card in for the half cost, and he needed to wait for the Civic to finish so he can get this going. So right now he's plugging in the card. Well, not at the moment, but we're gonna see it pop soon. We need to see it pop. Did he manage, by the way, did Mr. Toes manage to get a bit of gold? I think he did, right? I know he pillaged one mine, but last turn he didn't. There's also a level 2 spy of Poland in the city of Cordoba, giving him an extra point of visibility. Is it? No, it's not. No, it's not. There should be a level 2 spy somewhere there here. No? No, it's not. Okay. Oh, there is. Okay, there we go. Poznan. Actually, there are 4 spies of Spain in the cities of Poland. Well, that level 3 field cannon army is showing the tank corps who's boss. A tank just died to a level 3 field cannon army and the wall shot. Okay, Warsaw. Let's see. It's probably gonna get attacked now. Is 1v1 that much different from multiplayer games, from other multiplayer games? Yes. Yes, it's very different actually. Very different. Very different from the 2 versus 2s, extremely different from the 4 versus 4s, and even the FFAs. The FFAs maybe have a resemblance, because again, you need to basically rely on most of your resources and strategics and something, and not on your allies, but it's still quite different because you don't have the extra diplomatic layer that a normal FFA would give you. Like multiple neighbors or seeing alliances from others, having an alliance and so on. I don't want to feed you gold and the stats. Yeah, exactly. Okay, we got the tank armies coming in, and it looks like they're going to be strong enough to fend off attacks here from the Polish army. There are quite a few artillery corps that will probably try to do the first attack runs, but man, the field cannon armies of Spain are just whipping the floor with these tank armies and artilleries. We got a few cav armies also coming around from the cities of Kiber. He's gonna want to follow that religion up, that technology up with helicopters. Varsov is getting past the halfway point. Past the halfway point. I don't know what that Cav was doing there, by the way. I have no idea what he was trying to snatch a trader, maybe. Okay, another tank got upgraded. It's the one who's gonna hold the south. And that's it. This attack looks over, right? Tank armies are just gonna look at tank armies and they're not gonna do anything. Oh my god, look at Spain counter-attack into the Polish tank horse. They're dead. They're dead. Wow. Yeah, but he doesn't want to open up the way for a tank army of Poland to actually go through his territory, no? Okay, aerodromes coming out from Barcelona, sewers for the extra amenities, and Warsaw. Varsov is about to go down, probably next turn. Ooh, we got a level 3 battleship. Level 3 battleship. And is it a level 4 battleship? Oh my god, if that's a level 4, he's actually gonna get... Yeah, that's a level 4. He has another promotion next time. That will allow him to attack into both Krakow and Wroclaw from the seas with 2 battleships. This is gonna be very, very important. It's gonna make it so much easier to actually attack into these cities. Tank horse turning into tank corps. Yeah, exactly. Krakow is the target. Yes. Yes, Krakow is the target. To be honest, he should really focus one city at a time, but sure, I mean, you know. I totally get what he did at the beginning, right? Getting those extra battleships to attack Krakow, Wroclaw, and Warsaw, just so he can show Poland that he can take those cities. And Poland was sending all of his military equipment to the east side, so he can start his attack run against Spain. I mean, there was a chance that Spain would have had the units he needed to defend off over here and the strength to fend off attacks here, but he did, and he was prepared. And now it looks like Poland is not going to have an easy way into his territory. A level 4 battleship armada sounds scary. Yes, yes, it is. It is very scary. What do we have on, give me a second, on YouTube? I don't know, it seems Poland won't claim oil in sea tiles. Spain has huge advantage. Sam, good evening, sir. Good day, sir. I do want to make a bit of a point over there on the oil. We know about the oil scarcity that the game has implemented from, of course, the beginning by design. And one of the first issues that the balancing mods fixed was the availability of oil around your cities. And also, well, around your city, sorry, from the buildings, from the cities. So they implemented, for example, strategic resources that are getting generated by some of the buildings in encampments or airports, in aerodromes. In aerodromes, you get aluminium for the hangar and for the airport, and in encampments, you get, for armories, you get niter, for military academies, you get oil. So you can generate some. For shipyards, you get coal, for example, and so on. So basically, it creates the means for the armies to actually appear over there and not give a serious disadvantage to the players because they don't have that strategic resource available for them because of X, Y, and Z and something. And that's a GG right there. We do have Kiber winning this series with a 2 versus 1 win. Against Mr. Toes. The first game, Zulu couldn't withstand his opponent over there. Just too big, his opponent too big. And then we did have
by your actions this day.
Actually, sorry, in the first game it was give me a second, sorry. Oh my god, what was it in the first game? Really, bro? I know the first game was Amanitore versus Zulu. Okay, and we did have Amanitore trying his best to actually go against Zulu way too strong. Yesterday we did have Kiber managing to win the game from a relative early stage. It was quite a quick game. Now we're gonna need to wait for them to actually get into the same lobby to give us a bit of feedback. Okay.
Sucking minus 40 GPT. So,
Wait, this is nice to see.
I mean, that's the main reason, yes.
Oh my god. I didn't even notice, to be honest. Yeah, naval control is also pretty nice.
Hey,
Level
this time
4 battleship acquired.
at least no settlers were harmed in the making of this game, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but a few commercial were pillaged. I saw.
Yeah.
And, mine builder taken from Kiber again.
You know.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like I don't know after this game. Maybe Poland is shit Civ or city
No, I
parks are
think
broken.
it's just
like,
matchup. No, I think it's just matchup.
But
Yeah,
How do you
distance.
push
like,
into
Poland
plus
is
5?
Yeah.
no, yeah, of course. But you're supposed to be outsimmed, no, by Poland, like especially with audience and all the wonders and like Poland has way
Yeah, I
more
don't know.
tempo, no?
I don't know
Poland has way
why
more
why
tempo.
didn't I sim you actually. They should have had.
Yeah, maybe it's actually just city parks. Like I don't know, like.
Maybe.
Like I mean, your spawn was not bad, but Poland. I mean, Poland spawn wasn't great except for Yosemite, I would say. I guess, right?
Like
you didn't have like
pretty average, yeah.
average.
Yosemite
Yeah.
was really good, but it was non-fresh, so it's like trade-off.
Kiber, you had like God of. Did you get favored or just God's King for God of Sea?
Dude, I think I got some extra faith. Ah, no, I met Nazca.
Ah, you met Nazca. Yeah, I mean it
Yeah.
was pretty good tempo with double refish,
Yes.
and you had freshwater expands. Like I think if you have like just off-fresh settles for the harbors or something, like on the coast or something, then it's way worse. But
I mean,
still it
yeah, I
wasn't
had
bad
a pretty
to
good
outtempt.
spawn. And I'm also
Yeah.
like as free sim as it gets, and that's what I wanted, to be honest. So I think the
Mhm.
only way is to somehow rush Gusars. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I
was
have a
thinking
question
you
for
had
you,
the
Kiber.
topper to get the Hussars against the Foro city of Spain. Why didn't you? What was the problem against Toledo? You had like 3 of them. They were just standing in the floodplains while
I
there
had
were no
warriors and
concessions.
archers.
Yeah, exactly. You had the
And-
warriors and archers.
No, I expected him to have the Funny UU any time, so.
No, I think
Yeah.
Hussars are faster, especially if I don't rush science. But
Way
yeah.
faster, yeah. You had them way faster than.
Yeah,
I don't think I could have. Could I actually have done something? Probably
you could
not,
have.
no?
You could have. If you rushed
I
it,
was
if you
more
actually rushed it,
thinking-
you could have.
Maybe.
Gold was an issue though. I mean, you didn't have enough to upgrade. You needed to keep your faith.
Yeah, I only hard build and faithful, basically. But yeah, I slept on the internal merchant. Like I was 1 turn too late.
Yeah. With
Like
the
that's-
moment I
that's
saw just
like
cute
50
projects.
GT, right?
Yeah. Did I have a Magnus and Pingala internals running around?
Wow.
Kiber, if you was the first pick, would you pick Spain or Poland?
I think I would draft differently with the bans. But I wouldn't pick Poland into Spain. Possible pick.
In Persia was Persia open? I think one of them.
Yes.
But both was open.
I would pick Tokugawa, man.
Wow.
Yeah, was some. Yeah, like Mr. Toast, what is it against me? You pick fucking Tokugawa, and then in finals Poland. Like, hello, what is
I
this?
mean, Kyber's gonna pick some Doxiv and send
No,
him.
I think
Yes,
I
and you
think
upgrade
the only
samurai, and it's over, no?
yeah, I think the only like I plan to pick Poland against Tokugawa and try to do something with Hussars. But I don't like. I was thinking before the game, what do I do if the Toast picks Tokugawa, and I didn't come up with a good solution. Like, don't know how to beat that stuff.
No, I should have picked it.
I guess it's good for me. I don't know.
Only funny to pick against me, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think the main issue is that I spawn like, next to the coast, and then I have my whole coastline pillaged and can't settle to the left. If I spawn like more in
Yeah.
the middle, I think it's way better. And
Yeah,
I
that's also the problem.
don't think. I mean, I wasn't planning like to go for a sharp push. I was planning just to outsim you and then go at tanks. Also, if I spawned closer, I think that's my angle. But maybe it's. Maybe I should have went for Rushars.
No. You went to Magnus, right? Monumentality Magnus Internals. Interesting.
Yeah, holy set.
Why is it interesting?
No, interesting. Like I think you are supposed to outsim, right? It's as much scaling as it gets.
And I think mid game I was far ahead in pot. Like
no,
turn-
no,
No,
no.
I
you
Not
don't
weren't.
very far away. Not very far. Like 20.
Like Kiber was ahead at first, and then at some point you overtook and had like 10 more, 20 more, and then Yeah, that's what it was.
Well, if you take in the
The
faith,
yeah,
yeah, he was
I
ahead.
guess.
It took some time for Spain to build up his own faith.
No man. Yeah, I think like if you go Magnus in Poland, you get like same production, but also like 65 monumentality per turn, which is a
Yeah,
lot of
exactly.
stuff.
And he got all the good one. Like he
Yeah,
had
yeah, like
wonder tier list, first 4 wonders, like Hanging Gun, Artemis, Colo, and
Colosseum,
what was the last one?
Pyramids, man.
Pyramids. Yeah, all 4 wonders, like first 4 wonders built in the game. And I was like, okay, maybe over, but not at all over.
Well, GG guys, have a good day.
Yeah,
Bye bye.
GG, well
GG.
played. Congratulations, Kiber.
Thank you.
How much?
So there we have it. We heard from both teams and from both players, Kiber and Mr. Toes. Kiber did manage to win this series with a 2-1, and I really need to do something about the cat. I'm worried the meowing is going to be annoying. I do want to thank you so much for joining us today for these 2 games. Yesterday we did have the first one. Now today we had 2 of them in a row. I do want to point out later on in the evening we're going to also have D-Shark going against Change of Circumstance in their 3rd game of the series for the playoffs of the CWC. This actually, there are other teams waiting for this result to see their matchups, and of course we're going to need to take a look over there later on in the evening. Who's going to win that? Amazing performance from both of them in the first 2 games, and of course as we are coming closer to the finals, the players are getting more and more pressure on them. We're going to need to see how things are going to fare and we're going to pop. Thank you so much for the gifts, by the way, anonymous gifter, much appreciated, sir. And I do want to thank you also for the bits for the support of the channel, and of course for the follows, much appreciated. Also for the subscriptions over there and the joins on YouTube. Thank you so much for the new joins on YouTube, much appreciated, says. I do want to point out on my Discord you can find out my schedule, and that's what I updated first, and you can definitely take a look at the VODs that are being saved on YouTube on every game. It will take me a bit of time to actually split up these games into 2 and of course upload them separately, but you're gonna have game 1, 2 or 3 in separate VODs over there for your viewing pleasure. Have a great evening, and let's see each other later on in the evening when COC and D-Shark are gonna start playing. Bye bye.